KROQ FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County. This is the world famous KROQ.
Good morning. Disneyland tickets in your future. Let's not bury the lead. We got that for you. Park Week Day 2 is rolling on. Submissions pouring through. If you'd like to help us save SoCal from some of the worst parkers in the entire world that live here, ruin all of the parking lots, every parking spot, we are here for you for Park Week. And we've got some amazing prizes for that as well. We're going to get you on that standby boarding list. You can travel to Chicago and see Lumineers. And we just found out we've got a whole drawer at KROQ that we never opened. And I'm glad we did yesterday because it was full of tickets to go see MyChem at Dodger Stadium.
I know. Our boss walked in yesterday and was like, hey, you guys want some MyChem tickets? We're like, yeah, sure, we'll take a pair. He's
Ali,
like,
I just told a story that we found a drawer full of tickets. And now you're saying you're giving the boss credit.
Oh, I thought we all knew that analogy was BS.
Yeah,
you think there's really just a drawer full of physical tickets now?
That's what he said.
He said there's a drawer?
Yeah, we had a drawer full of tickets for MyChem, and we forgot to check the drawer, and apparently we got to give them all away by the show. So, 10 pairs a day.
They're all digital tickets.
They're all digital, but they're in a drawer.
all digital tickets.
We're painting a picture.
You're painting a picture that there's a physical drawer that is full of physical tickets.
That's right.
There's no drawers or tickets.
All right, well, our boss came in and said we have extra tickets, so we got them for you. And we're going to give them away all show long and all week long, so be ready to get yourself into MyChem Dodger Stadium. If you're new to the show, nice to meet you. My name's Klein. That's Allie. You got Jake the Nerd over there, the arbiter of sound as he goes by.
Arbiter of audio,
the only official audio sniper is DJ Omar Khan.
Not word, thank you.
And then in the back, you got Postmaster Johnny and Vanessa taking the calls. 800-520-1067. Vanessa's the one thing standing between you and Disneyland tickets, and that'll be happening in about 30 minutes. So be ready to call and win yourself 4 tickets to Disneyland. So we got that to look forward to right out of the gate. Of course, between now and then, we'll give away some of Allie's money and so much more. Thank you, Green Day, for kicking off this morning's show on KROQ. KROQ, we are Klein Alley Show. If you need us, the phones are the same as yesterday. 800-520-1067. You can call, you can text. Let me see what people want early this morning already. Nikki, good morning.
Good morning, good dibbits.
Sweet dibbits.
I have to share one garage with somebody in my apartment complex. There's a white line down the middle. I use my side for storage. Those people have moved with their own hands my things to park over the line into my space, and I drive a Tesla. If they had asked permission, I'm a cool person. That would have been fine. But they never asked. They moved my things. They park over my line. And now I'm thinking I should tell them, leave me $25 a month in an envelope to rent part of my garage.
You know what's interesting? We have some tickets that we've made up for people to print out if they want to and place on cars or piles of garbage that are in their spot. And this is all part of our celebrating Park Week. And there's so many different ways people can get. I mean, listen how fired up she is about a parking situation. I never thought about that concept. If you move into an apartment building, you get a parking spot. I think everyone assumes you will use that parking spot for a car.
I had this exact situation. The first apartment complex I moved in LA was this. There was a little space, and you could either use it for storage or you could use it for your car. And there were the storage people. Oh, they used that spot.
Oh, every square inch of it.
Every square inch, all the way to the top was boxes, old bikes, all that kind of stuff.
Yep.
And there are storage people and there are car space people. And it's the same with any garage. If you actually have a house and have a garage, there are people who use it for storage and people who use it for their car. And there are very different people, and it's hard for them to exist in the same space.
But when you're in a giant community parking lot like you'd find in an apartment building, and there's a spot that you think is a perfectly good spot, and you need a car. The thing about storage is you can always find another place to put storage. You can't really find that many other places to put the car.
I know, and you got to respect the lines, though.
So this person not respecting the lines. Nikki, you make a valid point. I mean, listen, I get it. I see the same thing that happens. People do this all the time, even in neighborhoods with like trash bit. Like you get your trash cans out, and they're like, that's a spot.
Yeah.
And they just take them and just throw them right up on the grass, or they move them somewhere else. You're like, I swear my trash cans were there earlier.
I know, but like you said, they can go anywhere.
Yeah.
They'll figure it out.
Well,
They'll get emptied.
Nikki, get us a picture and submit it officially at kroq.com/parkweek. All right, thank you.
We're happy to call that neighbor, too.
Yeah, we're all parking-related issues we're going to be taking very personally this week during Park Week.
Yeah. I mean, if we called and said that there was a violation and that they were getting ticketed, might freak him out into respecting those lines.
You think Nikki ratted it? Hey, put Nikki back on hold. She's gone. I was going to ask, do you think she's reported them officially to, like, building management? Because that's the kind of the first step you go. It's like, we're going to go to the landlord.
I don't want to judge Nikki, but it sounds like she's well familiar with management.
Yes, it does. Yes.
She's got management voice.
I think management's not taking the calls anymore. It's just Nikki again. It's the parking lot situation. Yeah, we've been dealing with that for a while.
Yeah.
I get it. Well, listen.
I mean, she's creating her own solution, which is them giving me $25 a month for that spot. Yeah, well, I'm kind of interested now.
It's funny because my first apartment building in LA, I had a tandem parking with a stranger. So
that's the worst.
Of course. What kind
like
of
a Hollywood Bowl every goddamn day?
It was like a game of who can get back last, so that they don't get boxed in.
Whoever invented tandem parking
Worst
is a
person on the planet.
psychotic human being.
Psychotic human.
Why did they think that was going to make anything better?
Well, I think the concept is if you've got two parking spots for a husband, wife, or in your case,
even
Allie,
then,
wife.
It's the worst.
It is still. You're right. It's still the worst. There's always someone.
Honey, move your car. You don't want to do any of that crap.
I agree that tandem parking is one of the world's worst inventions.
It really is. It serves no benefit.
There's some guy running around by the name of like Johnny Tandem who's like taking all the credit.
That's my parking.
That's
right
my
there.
great-grandfather's idea. Like that guy.
Parking a line.
Ship him off.
Worse than the bike.
When we get back, we give you a chance to win $100 of Allie's money. And all you got to do is be on the phones now. 800-520-1067. 5 questions about the news. Answer them. At least do better than Allie, and she will pay the people. I think yesterday you paid out. Hopefully the streak continues. And then after that, your Disneyland tickets. So we got lots to give you this hour. Oh, plus we got to give you some MyChem this hour as well.
We got that drawer.
We got a drawer full of tickets. Why don't we throw in, how about this, Allie? Are you interested in this? If someone beats you, and Allie knows the news, they beat you. You give them $100, as we always do that, and we throw in a pair of MyChem tickets, Dodger Stadium.
How about we just give the MyChem tickets and scratch the $100?
$100. $200.
How about we do 10 pairs of tickets for MyChem instead of $100?
You can have Allie's $100, and we'll throw in MyChem tickets.
And then minus the 100.
If you beat her. Nope, that's yours. 800-520-1067. That's next.
KROQ Road Trip USA. Your favorite KROQ bands and destinations all across the country. Stop 3. Take a selfie with the Bean. Join the mob. Or at least the walking tour version. Survive a Cubs game, a lakefront wind gust, and a deep dish pizza. All in one afternoon. When you see the Lumineers in Chicago. Listen every hour from 9 to 6 and win tickets to their show at the Kia Forum August 8th. And you'll get the chance to see him again in Chicago. Courtesy of Messina Touring Group and Dual Tone. Keep it on KROQ to win.
What's up? This is Wesley from the Lumineers, and you're listening to the world famous KROQ.
KROQ, we are Klein Alley's show, but enough about us. Let's talk about the greatest athlete to ever live in our lifetime. And some people don't think competitive eating is a sport. Those people are just plain wrong. That's all there is to it. Last year, I think we were all equally shocked when we heard this news break.
Is going to be missing this 4th of July.
Champion Joey Chestnut is out. According to Major League Eating, Chestnut is representing a rival brand that sells plant-based hot dogs.
I thought it was a joke at first. I couldn't believe it. And then Joey came on to confirm the rumors were true, and it was sad for us all. But then we found out after the fact that he was going to be competing against Kobayashi, his former rival. It was a Netflix show that happened, I believe, last Labor Day. And so people still got to see Joey devour hot dogs. But this year, he is returning to his rightful throne. And I don't even know how many championships you've had, Joey, because we've been friends for so long. But first of all, welcome back to KROQ, and congratulations on returning.
Oh, thank you so much. Great to be on with you again. Man, yeah, I'm going for number 17.
So, Joey,
17.
what changed? Did they come crawling back?
I wouldn't say, no, they didn't come crawling back. But I think what you heard, they no longer, they realized that company, Impossible, really isn't a competitor to them. The Impossible's hot dogs, they're not sold next to Nathan's hot dogs. And I think they... And maybe I dug in my heels a little bit too hard last year, and we didn't communicate enough. But
were the ratings down, Joey? I mean, you know the answer to this. Were ratings down last year without you there eating? They must have been.
Less people were betting, less people were watching.
Yeah.
Which is, I mean, to be like, yeah, it's good for me that I'm back. It's good for them that I'm back, and we were able to communicate and figure it out.
Joey Chestnut, for those of you that are not aware, and you should all be aware, is the number 1 ranked competitive eater in the world, has been for so many years. Hot dogs are his thing, but he's destroyed. I mean, I usually go over it and talk about the 97 pounds of bratwurst you've eaten or the 573 shrimp you ate in 5 minutes.
I know, he's doing challenges all year that we don't even talk about enough.
Yeah, that's the wild thing. Is so much of the stuff you do, which is so effing incredible, just slides under the radar because people think of you as the 4th of July guy that just hibernates all year, but that's not the case. You're eating, what was the last thing you ate and won competitively?
Oh, my gosh. I think I did 15 pounds of smoked bologna. And when I lived in Knoxville.
That's such a specific food.
That's just like a random... What does that pay, by the way, when you win that much? Like, what's that for? A couple thousand?
I think there was a $5,000 purse first place.
Purse.
But it's... You know what? I my manager hates this, but I would do it for free because I love it so much. There's no better feeling than, like, you're lining up next to these dudes and you're pushing each other and, like, you just know that their best... isn't
good enough. There's no better feeling than eating 15 pounds of smoked bologna.
Joey, not to bring shrimp up again, but have you done a shrimp challenge, and how many shrimp
did
you
did.
eat?
He won a shrimp challenge.
Oh, yeah. Dude. So I set a new record for shrimp cocktail last December. I think it was 20 pounds. There was a little bit of cocktail sauce that might not have gotten in my mouth. It kind of dripped through. But it was... My body digests shrimp like crazy.
Hey, would you consider shrimp a treat?
Shrimp? No, I think it should be a regular food group. I think it needs its own layer on the pyramid.
Okay,
so even more
than a treat.
Wow,
Next level.
And remind me, what is the world record for hot dogs you have right now? Is what, 74?
76.
How dare you, Allie? I made a lot of money the year Joe went 76, and he was on our show right before he did that, and he said, I'm feeling loose. Weather conditions are going to be great. There's certain times, going into 4th of July week and 4th of July weather, you say it's going to be a little stickier, the hot dogs go down smoother, but you were like well away. You knew that year was going to be the year you were not going to stop. I think 80 is what you want to hit eventually, right?
And yeah, it's definitely doable. But like you said, weather is it's important. And when it's hot out, oh man, when it's hot out, my body it's just I'm sweating like a madman. It's just rough.
You have just an incredible metabolism, Joey.
It works. It doesn't work quite as well as it used to. So in between contests, I have to eat a little bit healthier.
And is there a food challenge that you've ever turned down?
Oh, yeah. Every year there's one or two of them. Raw oysters. I haven't done. Just the texture, I think, would get to me. It's a little bit too salty. And Rocky Mountain oysters. For some reason, people like to do that contest, and I think I just get too nauseous.
Yeah, here we are now, about a week away from the big competition happening on Coney Island, Nathan's 4th of July. This is when you've already begun the stretching of the stomach, right? Is this where you start chugging all the fluids and getting yourself ready? Because there's a whole art to it. You don't just show up, chug some coffee, and go eat some hot dogs. I mean, you've been training for this. You do have to train just like any sort of Olympic athlete.
Oh, so it's like this year didn't get to train quite as much as I liked, but I'm still like 7 weeks. I had 7 weeks of training for this contest, and it's every 5th or 6th day I'm doing a practice, and then there's recovery, and then there's cleanse.
Who's your biggest competition right now? Because I know there's a few guys that always, you've had a target on you for so long. I mean, to be dominant in anything, for the amount of time that you've been dominant in competitive eating, as you said, 17, you've done this now. There was only a couple of years you fell apart. 1 year, I think you got engaged. Women mess up everything. You got engaged. That screwed you up. But since then, you've been just...
I didn't eat so many hot dogs.
You've been so I just want sushi. And he's like, I'm doing hot dogs again. That's the contest. But, Joey, you've been so dominant for so long that everyone wants to take down... To beat you is everything. And no one has done it in forever now. Who is your competition?
It's easy. This year, I think it's James Webb, Australian guy. He's got these big jaws. He beat me in chicken wings again. So he's the only one who's beat me in a long time in anything. So it's I need to just if I get lazy, he'll be trying to capitalize. So I need to have a good day.
We wanted to make sure that we gave you the added advantage that you need, and we always try to do something special for you. So we have a special coach who's on the phone right now. This coach, you are known as the GOAT as it pertains to competitive eaters, but we do have Allie's real-life mother on the phone right now.
Oh, my God.
And she is known as she is known as the throat goat, and I'll tell you why in a second, Joey. I'm sure you can figure it out. Hey, Allie's mom, good morning.
Good morning.
You're on with the number one ranked competitive eater in the world, Joey Jaws Chestnut.
Oh, yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
Now, listen, you are the throat goat. Would you like to give Joey any advice before he attempts to fit 80 hot dogs in his mouth this weekend?
Just keep the back of the throat relaxed.
Oh, my God. What is happening?
I like it's good advice. Relax, stay calm, and
relax. Yep, breathe through the nose.
Oh, my God.
Breathe through the nose and keep swallowing.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. There you have it. Well, there you go. Some special coaching from Allie's mom, the throat goat.
Throat goat.
All right. Thanks everyone. Happy holidays.
Thank you. Thank you for joining us, Allie's mom. Always a treat.
Of course.
right, 5 questions stand between you and $100 of Allie's money, plus tickets to go see My Chem Dodger Stadium. Not a bad prize. And then we got Disneyland right after that. So lots of reasons, a lot of bribery for you to listen to the show this morning. Allie's feeling up for the challenge. She doesn't know what these questions will be. They're all about things happening in the news. And if you've been paying at least a little attention, you have a chance to take her money and her tickets right now to My Chem. Let me say good morning to Ryan, listening in Santa Ana. Good morning, Ryan.
Good morning, guys. Good morning, Allie. Be nice to me. I'm a fellow river rat. Give me some love.
This man also lives on the river. Don't start with this because Allie's going to tell one of her stupid stories about when she used to crap in a bucket in the Grand Canyon.
I was brought back to the river
Jesus
just
Christ.
now, and I can still feel the air on my tongue. As I look at the sunrise over the canyon walls, knowing that this rock was here 1 billion years ago.
God damn it.
I have no reception and not a care in the world. And then I peed in the river.
Wow, there you go. A lovely story. They always end with her peeing in the river, by the way. Okay, spoiler alert. That's how all the
If
stories
you want to
end.
experience true freedom,
all right.
pee in the Colorado River.
The music's over, which means the story's over.
This is true.
This guy, Allie's going to leave the studio. We got 5 questions for you, and as soon as the door closes, she can no longer hear. We will go ahead and give you a shot. Answer these quickly, confidently, and accurately. You're more than welcome to play along. Let's see how you would have done had you been battling Allie, the river rat, and your round of Allie Knows the News starts right now.
Allie Knows the News.
And question 1. Sadly, this beloved sitcom character drowned while on vacation.
That was Malcolm Jamal Warner's Theo Huxtable.
Question 2. Some people are saying that they're going to start boycotting In-N-Out Hamburger. Why are they boycotting In-N-Out?
They moved their headquarters to Tennessee, sadly.
Question 3. This NFL quarterback will retire as a Charger after 16 seasons with the team, returning to retire as a Charger.
That would be the baby daddy of many, Phillip Rivers.
Question 4. This guy's on a tear right now. Question 4. This car maker has officially opened a restaurant in the heart of Hollywood.
Car maker. Elon Musk.
Need a question? Need an answer?
I know.
3, 2, 1.
Elon Musk.
Question 5. This is your final question here. Think about this.
Come on, boy question.
Okay.
It's a boy question. I want to warn you. I have the girly. What did we say yesterday that everyone loved? This highly anticipated sequel had its world premiere last night. Will be available for the general public later this week.
Highly anticipated sequel. Oh, my gosh.
3, 2,
Gosh dang it.
1.
Naked Gun.
All right.
Naked Gun.
Let's bring Allie in. We'll score together. See how you did. You started strong. You kind of ended on a fifth. Someone send Allie in here. There she is. Allie's back in the building. Allie, you're battling Ryan. Ryan wants your money. Ryan wants My Chem tickets. More importantly, Ryan wants bragging rights, so he will tell people forever and ever that he smoked your ass in a round of Allie Knows the News on your turf. And the two of you can battle it out on the river. Question 1. Sadly, this beloved sitcom character drowned while on vacation.
Yeah, Theo Huxtable.
I will accept that answer. Real name? Malcolm.
You said the character, right?
Malcolm Jamal Warner. He gave us both, but that is correct. Tied up 1-1. Very sad. We go to question number 2. Some people are saying they're going to start boycotting In-N-Out. Why are they claiming they're going to boycott In-N-Out?
Because they're moving out of California, at least their headquarters.
Yes, I think the more specific answer is
Lindsay Snyder.
She's the owner's move, but yes, that people are claiming that they're going to boycott. How can you really be? You boycott till you get one smell of it. Then you're like, I'm right back. Boycott over.
Don't throw around the boycott unless you can really commit.
And by the way, if you're going to boycott, I hope it's the cars in front of me at the drive-thru. Boycott immediately so you can move out of the way.
I know. Or people who are like, I'm going to boycott Amazon. I'm like, is that even realistic?
You're just hurting yourself at this point. You're not hurting the company.
Like, okay, but when you need sponges.
He got that right as well. Tied up 2-2. Question 3.
No.
This NFL QB will retire as a Charger after 16 seasons with the team, returning to retire as a Los Angeles Charger, although technically he spent some of his career as a San Diego Charger. But which quarterback is this, Allie?
Is it the quarterback of the
What?
Chargers?
Is that
what the hell?
Is that your
What kind of
guess?
answer was that?
I need the name of the quarterback.
Can you repeat the question?
No,
It was
I
kind of
cannot.
confusing.
The quarterback
The current quarterback.
This quarterback is retiring as a San Diego Charger after spending 16 seasons with the team. I can't be more clear than that.
God, what is his name? Tim Jarvis.
So close. It's funny that this whole conversation started with this guy saying, you're a river rat, he's a river rat. This quarterback's name is Phillip Rivers.
Rivers.
I'm sorry, we cannot accept that. Allie is down 1 now with 2 questions left. Things are getting exciting. At least if your name is Ryan, question 4. This car maker has officially opened up a restaurant right in the heart of Hollywood.
Tesla.
All right, he said Elon Musk.
That doesn't count.
Give him the point.
I'm going to give him the point.
Guys.
Thank you.
I said Tim Jarvis. That was close.
Tim Jarvis is not
sick.
close. Thank you, Elon. That is a sick restaurant, apparently. People love it. And we go to this final question. Allie's still down 1. She needs this desperately, and you got to hope you got this wrong. This highly anticipated sequel had its world premiere last night. It'll be available to the general public later this week. What highly anticipated sequel had its world premiere last night?
It'll be available later this week?
You are wording the questions all weird.
Of
You
course.
are. What are you doing?
I have to make them.
Are you Yoda, man?
I'm Yoda.
Is this a trick question?
No, it's not a trick question.
Why are
Allie,
you
you should know
smiling
this.
with your little
You
ass-eating grin on your
should
face?
totally
Because
know
you
this.
should know this, and you're going to get mad.
Absolutely.
Once you get it
You're
wrong,
gonna get so
and you
pissed.
pay this guy, and you got to give him the you don't care about the
Is
ticket.
it Naked Gun?
Oh, that's what he said as well.
Because
Come
I
on.
don't think that's a sequel. Is it Happy Gilmore?
Happy Gilmore. You knew that. Big premiere.
I was going to say Happy Gilmore,
Big
and then I
world
was like, I
premiere.
didn't realize it was coming out this weekend.
Yeah, it's later this week. Hey, congratulations, Ryan. You're going to My Chem. You got $100 of Allie's money for some spending money there as well. Look at that, huh? Allie, what must you shamefully admit for the second day in a row?
All right.
Bankrupt this company again.
My name is Allie, and Tim Jarvis knows the news.
Tim Jarvis, shout out.
Go back to the river, you jerk.
All right, enjoy, Ryan. Congratulations.
Crap in a can.
What a way! All right, these guys.
Shut up!
The more angrier you get, the happier he gets, which is a great combination of yelling. Thanks for listening to the show, Ryan. What a way to start your day. All right, let's get that guy out of the way, and let's make room for you and some Disneyland tickets, which will be coming up in moments right here on KROQ. Here we go. Klein, Alley Show. Lots to give you all morning long. We just found a bunch of MyChem tickets. We got Disneyland right now. Allie already
got Vanessa running around.
Vanessa sprinting everywhere. Right. It's like a child. It's like when Alvarez brings her daughter into work. I just see this little figure running around the halls. I don't know what's going on. She's getting ready for the big game to give away these Disneyland tickets.
She's going to skin her knee.
Yeah, another round of first impressions with Vanessa, where she does her best to do impressions of popular Disney characters. If you can figure out who she's trying to do an impression of, well, you could win yourself your way into the park with 4 one-day, one-park tickets.
Yeah, we've learned of many talents that Vanessa has. Impressions is not necessarily one of them, but it is the funniest.
Oh, by far. And every time we say we're going to do this, she gets angry and says, I think we've had enough. And
if you remember, the first impression she did was Sean Connery.
Oh, Sean Connery.
Yeah.
I can play some of these classic Vanessa impressions she's done, and they are difficult. All of them are hard to figure out.
Even if you really know the line from the movie and you know movie backwards and forwards, and then she does an impression of an actor from that movie and does the line, you still can't figure it out.
This is not a Disney movie, but here was an impression she did for us.
What? What country?
Oh, hold on. That's the actual one. Hold on. I believe this was her impression.
She's black. Go on.
That's her. That's Vanessa saying that.
She's amazing, actually.
The thing, you know what's amazing is after she does them, she deletes these files, so we can't re-air them because that's how much she dislikes doing the first impressions. So even things that say Vanessa's impression of Pulp Fiction now has been replaced by the actual scene from Pulp Fiction. That's how much she doesn't enjoy us doing first impressions with Vanessa.
That's so weird because I can't find them either.
They're gone. She gets rid of them all because she knows if they sit around in there, Omar will usually do what Omar does.
Yeah.
So anyway, if you'd like to play the game, the rules are simple. 800-520-1067. We've given her multiple different Disney characters. She will do her best impression of those characters. If you're able to identify, it's not going to be easy, which Disney character she's doing an impression of, you could end up with tickets to Disneyland. So we'll come back. We'll play with the first 4 people through 800-520-1067. And we'll do that after new Foo Fighters. week long. We got them for you. Hopefully you're waiting on hold. If not, better wake up earlier tomorrow. Listen to the show, 800-520-1067 for a round of first impressions with Vanessa. And here's a tease.
Naka naka dika.
Okay, wow. All right. This is going to be difficult. I'm just going to warn you right now. She hears the voices in her head. She does some sort of a weird method. I don't know what her method is. And then she believes that what she's spitting out is an exact replica of the scenes from the movies.
And before we came on the air just now, she said, I don't want to brag, but these are my best impressions yet.
Come on, guys. I'm getting better. If you don't get the characters, I'm sorry, because I am getting better.
Let's say hi.
I think.
What a threat. If you don't get them, sorry.
You don't get this, you tickets.
Let's say hi to, let's go to contestant number 1, which puts us on Karina in Fullerton. Karina, welcome to First Impressions with Vanessa. Good morning, and how goes it?
Good morning. Shout out Night Bangers.
Nice.
Shout out Net Bangers, and of course, anyone who's listening now that would like the opportunity to win their way into Disneyland. This would be a good time. Good time to be on the phones and hopefully get a shot at this. All right, this is the first impression from Vanessa. It's a classic Disney character. Let's see if you can figure this out.
Put it down. Isa. Yes. Naka naka dika. You. No. Pisha. Show. Man. Bang, bang, bang. And then,
All right. It's like
So
I'm
good.
watching the movie.
She's so proud.
So proud of herself. Go ahead and give it a shot. This is for your chance to go to Disneyland. Anyone who gets theirs right, Allie's going to write your name down, pick one of you, give you 4 one-day, one-park tickets.
Oh, my gosh. I'm going to just go with Stitch.
All right.
Yeah.
She believes that is Stitch. Allie, play the actual scene. Let's find out.
It down. Yes.
Naka, Baba Ika?
Yeah.
No. Pizza so, Maja Sanji ba. Bam. And then,
No.
ah.
I'm going to give you to the count of 3, Stitch.
Perfect.
I mean,
This is again.
Yeah, hers is, I think, almost better. I would say potentially.
hers is more racist, weirdly.
I think so.
Yes, hers does sound problematic.
I think
Naka dika.
We're gonna bring
Okay.
that. We're gonna bring that to HR later for sure. I don't know what you're saying. there.
Naka dika. You. No. Pisha. Show.
So anyway, real
Dump
problem.
it, dump button.
Dump out of all of that.
I think she insulted every race and religion.
It's remarkable that
At
you had the
once.
ability. Congratulations, Karina. You got
Yeah,
yours
good
right.
job.
Hold on 1 second. It's a good way to start. Now we move on and we give someone else the same opportunity. First impressions, Vanessa. And we say hi to Jonathan listening in Rosemead. Good morning, Jonathan on KROQ. Hold on. He's on line 6. Hey, Jonathan. Good morning.
Good morning.
All right.
Ali and Vanessa.
Here we go. First impressions with Vanessa. Let's see how you do.
No, how could I? You have forgotten who you are, so you have forgotten me. Look inside yourself.
All right. Clearly an uplifting moment from a very classic Disney movie right there. But are you?
Vanessa's not even trying there.
She says she's. This is the.
That's just your regular voice, Vanessa.
That was me being majestic.
That was me being
That's majestic. All right, just so if you're just joining us, she's being majestic. All right, Jonathan. There's been a lot of Disney movies. Which possible Disney characters you're attempting to do right there?
Majestic. Okay, I think I know this. It's my favorite Disney movie. That's Mufasa from The Lion King.
I mean, I by the way,
What is happening?
I
would have bet $1,000 he wasn't going to get
I
that.
had no idea, and I've seen The Lion King many times. So let me hear the scene. Actually,
You have forgotten who you are, and so forgotten me. Look inside yourself, Simba. You are more than what you have become.
No, how could I? You have forgotten who you are, so you have forgotten me. Look inside yourself. Yes. You are more than what you have become. You must take your place in the circle of life.
Wow.
It sounds like he's dying again.
It really is so sad for so many reasons. All right.
Mufasa dying was messed up.
Jonathan,
though.
hold on 1 second. You get yours as well. We give one more person a chance right now. So Jonathan got his right, and Karina got hers right, and we say hi to Stephanie in La Habra. Give her the final chance. Hey, Stephanie, good morning.
Good morning.
All right, listen closely now. This is the only clue you really have is it's from Disney. They have a vast catalog. Vanessa is attempting to do her favorite characters, and here's your final one.
I can't believe it. I just can't believe it.
That's going to be difficult.
That's it.
There is more, but I mean, let's just give her that part again.
I can't believe it. I just can't believe it.
That, you know what? Sweet divots to her, but I can't get that one.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Wait, play the whole thing. She might be able to.
All right, I'll give you another 5 seconds.
We're never going to get a hold of that stupid lamp.
Oh, that would be Aladdin.
Yeah, you got the movie, but which character?
character?
Which character is she attempting to do? All right, I'm going to accept that as not an answer.
She just ghosted us. Run away.
I'm just going to leave this conversation. Allie, play the actual character.
I can't believe it. I just don't believe it. We're never going to get a hold of that stupid lamp.
Spot on.
I can't believe it. I just can't believe it. We're never going to get a hold of that stupid lamp.
All right. Allie,
Vanessa, you hear that, right?
You think that sounds the same, Vanessa?
Sounds the same, but you should play the whole thing because I even did the other character.
I've always wondered what Gilbert Gottfried sounded like with a Colombian accent.
Now we know.
Just forget it. Look at this. Look at this. I'm so ticked off that I'm molting. Oh, there's a big surprise. That's incredible. I think I'm going to have a heart attack and die from the surprise. What are we going to do? What? We got a big problem here.
What?
You changed your voice there? I didn't hear any change whatsoever.
You were multiple...
in your inflection or anything.
It sounds like you're doing the same voice you did for everything.
Keep going. There's more.
That's the end of it.
That was my best one, too. I promise you there was a middle bar.
Are you...
I was whispering.
Well, anyway.
I was whispering.
Allie, we got to take a break, unfortunately.
I love that she pointed out her cough as well. Guys, I cough.
Allie,
There was a cough in that.
I need a number 1 or 2 from you. 1 or 2 will determine who's getting these tickets to Disneyland. I mean, it's a very big moment for someone.
Go with number 2.
Number 2 puts us on Jonathan. Jonathan, congratulations. Rosemead, you've gotten yourself 4. One day, 1 park passes to Disneyland. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And you can pick any Disney character of your choosing right now, and Vanessa will say goodbye to you as that character. So it doesn't have to be one of the ones she did. It can be any Disney character. Go ahead.
It's got to be Donald Duck.
All right. She does a great...
She does a Donald Duck.
I can't think of how he sounds like.
Go ahead, Vanessa.
Hey, congratulations.
That just offended the entire gay population, for sure. All right.
Congratulations.
Vanessa, hold on. Do it clear. I don't want to talk over that. You did it so well.
This is Donald. Donald. What's his last name?
Stop, you idiot. All right, we got to take a break.
Oh, my God.
We'll take a break. We'll be
That
back.
is incredible, man.
Honestly not.
More show next.
Klein. Alley. KROQ. Klein Alley Show. KROQ. Remember.
We are Klein Alley Show, Friday morning. It's time to find out what Johnny knows and doesn't know.
Johnny doesn't know.
And I was like, okay.
Oh, Johnny doesn't know.
I didn't know Vegas was like in Nevada for like a while.
Johnny doesn't know. Johnny doesn't know.
Gelato sounds like Jello.
Johnny doesn't know.
It like goes.
All right, anyone who beats Johnny or predicts correctly, if you will know or not know, in this round of Johnny Doesn't Know, will get themselves a very limited edition tiny towel. This is very exciting. Big stakes. Johnny, what do you think of the tiny towels?
They're actually pretty crazy. I didn't know we were actually going to get those made.
I was shocked that no one was more surprised than we were when the box arrived this morning, but man, they look great, and it's very exciting when we're actually able to pull through on something.
I am going to take this to the gym.
Good for you.
That's a PG fluid.
Yep.
No, not what Allie has planned. Don't you worry.
That's not how I work out.
Allie's got what they call a gym squirter. Right? All right, let's add
That's right.
let's add a Yenny. Yenny, good morning. Welcome to KROQ.
Hi, good morning.
All right. Up for grabs, tiny towel. Johnny, these are, Johnny doesn't know anything. Everything's available. Johnny, on average, adults have 32 of what? Will Johnny know the answer to this? The average adult has 32 what? Will Johnny know this, yes or no, Yenny?
Nope.
All right. She's locking in on no. Up for grabs a tiny towel. Johnny, on average, adults have 32 what?
32 bones.
Oh, my.
What do you mean, oh my? Count them right now. Count the bones in your body.
You count them.
I think there's 32 just in my hands.
No.
In your hand.
The average human has 32 bones in their entire
1,
body?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, counting the ribs. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And then you go the legs, and then the extra 12 or 15 come from like your hands in each hand.
Based on all your laughing,
The
Yanni-
extra 12 or 15 comes because of your feet and hands?
Yeah, Johnny.
They're there. Look
Just
at
one bone each?
I'm sure Jake knows the number of how many bones are in the human body, but it's
I think
got to
it's
be
like
hundreds.
200.
It's got to be hundreds.
There's not that many in my body.
Yes,
there
dude.
has to be.
On God.
I've talked to people that have called the show that have broken hundreds of bones at a time.
Jesus, damn.
All right, well, the correct answer.
206 bones.
Yeah, 206 bones.
206?
You're off only by a
Yeah.
little bit. You want to take a second guess or no? She said you wouldn't
Or do you
know.
want to say bones again?
Damn.
How much? 32 feet?
Feet bones count?
Okay. The correct answer is teeth.
Oh, teeth?
Yes.
32?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, that sounds right.
All right, hold on, Yanni. 1 second. You predicted correctly. Give that woman a tiny towel. Yanni, PG fluids only on your tiny towel, okay?
Yes, of course.
Okay, great. Let's say hi to Mark in Venice who would like a shot for some Johnny Doesn't Know. It's Johnny Doesn't Know Anything. Everything's available. Johnny?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Hey.
Hello? What is a baby frog called, Johnny? What is a baby frog called? Will Johnny know this, yes or no, Mark?
No.
All right, locking in on no.
Loud
Johnny?
and clear, no.
Tadpole.
Wow.
Tadpole.
Come on, I'm sorry. You don't get a tiny towel. And the only reason I asked that question is because I didn't want people to shoot their tadpoles into the tiny towels. That's why we brought that up. But that's why we asked the frog question. All right, well, you, unfortunately, Johnny is not a dummy. He knows that. I can't believe you knew that one.
I used to watch Steve Irwin.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. R.I.P., brother. Darren, Beverly Hills on K-Rock. Good morning.
Hey, yo, baby.
Here we go. Johnny?
Yeah, come on.
Alexander Graham Bell is responsible for inventing what? Will Johnny know this, yes or no, Darren?
Yes, I think he should know that one.
Okay. Alexander Graham
Should
Bell.
Johnny know is a totally different game.
Yeah. Will Johnny know this, yes or no? Johnny?
He was the president.
Whoa.
The first president. No, not the first
You
one.
think Alexander Graham Bell was the first president of the United States?
No, that was Lincoln.
Nope.
No, that's also wrong.
Hamilton.
No.
He is a president.
You're
yes
getting
or no?
more wrong.
You're getting further away. By the way, let's just stop at just what did he invent?
Oh, he invented something.
That was the question.
Oh.
What did
There was
Alexander
no talk of presidents.
Graham Bell invent?
A bicycle.
Okay.
He sounds like a bicycle guy.
Because he heard the word bell. That's why.
Yes.
That's why his brain
It's on
works.
the helmet.
I thought he was going to say he invented the
That's
bell.
his soundtrack in his brain.
Yeah. That's all that's going on in Johnny's head all day. Is a bike bell. All right, Darren. Unfortunately, you did not get that right. Well, this was a very disappointing round of Johnny
Well,
Doesn't
Yenny
Know.
got something.
Yenny got a tiny towel. We got to take a
He
break.
invented the telephone.
ADD News is coming up next. Pretty well known. Who did you think invented the telephone? Who did you think invented it?
I don't know. Somebody else that sounded old.
All right, well, there you go. Johnny doesn't know a lot, but we like having him here anyway, some of the days. It's K-Rock, we're Klein Alley Show. Your ADD News is next. K-Rock, Klein Alley Show. We will give you your news right now. Then a brand new hour of the show can officially begin. We got MyChem tickets. In fact, we'll do another pair of MyChem tickets in the next, 5 minutes. So get ready for those if you want to go to Dodger Stadium and check out some MyChem. And we're just going to do Vanessa impressions all show long. So get ready. There'll be more impressions of Vanessa all show long. People loving them. As many people said, what's his last name? OMG, I am dying. You can't make this stuff up. No, you cannot.
I had a brain fart.
That's okay. You're the best. Stay exactly how you are. Let's get to your news.
Grab your Adderall. It's time for ADD News.
All right, if you watch The Cosby Show at all, you're very familiar with Theo Huxtable, the only son of Cliff and Claire Huxtable, and Malcolm Jamal Warner, who played Theo, died tragically after drowning while he was swimming on vacation in Costa Rica. He was only 54 years old, and here's what happened. He was swimming, obviously in the ocean, and there was a strong current that pulled him under. He was rescued by bystanders, and then when they brought him in, the local Red Cross tried to revive him, but unfortunately all of that happened just a little bit too late. And if you want to know what Bill Cosby thinks of this, someone was... It's messed up, Bill.
This is a little too jolly for the situation.
I mean, God, the gravity of this is...
Give us your real thoughts, sir, please.
Here were his real thoughts. Jeez.
All right.
That's you do it now. How long does he go?
He does it for a long time.
He's just still doing it.
I got that audio from Bill Cosby face to face.
You did?
That audio I just played? I got that face-to-face sitting right across the table from Bill Cosby.
Oh, man, a few years ago, you would not have wanted to brag about that.
I still don't want to brag about it. I still don't want to brag about it. I brought up some stupid jazz something because he was hosting.
Oh, really? And then he just did it? You didn't tell him, hey, can you scooty bop in the microphone for me?
I said something, he used to host a jazz festival at the Hollywood Bowl every year, the Playboy Jazz Festival. And I said something about,
this story tracks.
For someone who's not a fan of jazz, what would you, he's like, let me explain it like this. And he just did this for like 20 minutes. And I sat there like, I said, yeah,
And you just watched and recorded it?
Yeah, I'm like, okay, next question. He answered every question like that.
Are you sure this was a Playboy Jazz festival?
It was jazz. Oh, they were on the wrong vowel. It was the wrong vowel. Excuse me.
So here's what he actually
What do you want people to remember about him?
He was never afraid to go to his room
and get on his knees.
Yeah.
And study. He knew his lines and that he was quite comfortable even with the growing pains of being a teenager.
When's the last time you spoke to him?
3 months ago.
And he said that not only had he spoken to him a few months before that, she was asking, have you talked to Felicia Rashad? And he's like, yes, I talked to her too. We talked about it and we gave each other a big hug over the phone. And it's kind of interesting to think after all this scandal with Bill Cosby that the cast still spoke to each other as regularly as they did. It seemed like he and even though the show was essentially canceled, Malcolm Jamal Warner himself talked about it and was like, I understand why some people can't watch the show and enjoy it because of everything that's going on, but said, there's a generation of young people who pursued higher education or started loving families because of the influence of the show, and you can't discount its impact on television and American culture.
Yeah, of course. It's hard at the time. I remember that was a great show.
I loved that show.
Great show.
I watched all that stuff on Nick at Night as in order, everything. And
what'd you say, Allie?
Huh?
What? Where?
Cancel Allie.
Whoa.
Nick at Night?
All right, slow it down.
Let's sound again. We'll make it everything better. He's worse, remember? Focus on him. All right, remember the 2024 debate between Joe Biden and Donald Trump? It was a complete disaster, but it was the birth of many sound bites, including this one.
They're eating the dogs, the people that came in. They're eating the cats. They're eating the pets.
Yep.
But
God.
it was a horrible debate for so many reasons. But one of the reasons was that Biden kept losing track of where he was. It seemed like he wasn't even sure what was going on most of the time. It was just a failure of a debate, and that's what had the whole conversation started about whether he was even fit to run. Then eventually Kamala Harris came forward, blah, blah, blah. Now, his son, Hunter Biden, says that Joe Biden was on Ambien when that debate happened.
I believe that.
And we all know where he got it.
Yeah.
But
Hunter Biden.
but
He's the Ambien guy.
he said that he gave him, well, he didn't say I gave it to him, but he said he was on Ambien to help him sleep better because he was on this grueling schedule.
Yeah,
and he
I
was
believe it.
prepping for the debate, and it was so hard, and it was taking this toll, and it was like, all right, just to help you sleep, Dad, we're going to give you some Ambien. And then he was a complete mess the next day.
That's a big bird, man.
Yeah, that is absolutely something.
It's not
you
a
would like
real
to-
bird.
Let's
It's
get
Ambien.
let's get into a brand new hour of the show. And the very first thing we're going to do is get you into MyChem, Dodger Stadium. If you'd like to go, give us a call right now, even if you never called us before. 800-520-1067. Let's go ahead and give you some tickets right now on KROQ.
Klein Alley Show.
106.7 KROQ FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County. This is the world famous KROQ.
Hell yeah. Just after 8 o'clock on a Tuesday morning, we are Klein Alley Show KROQ, streaming live on YouTube. Don't believe us? Check it out. KROQ's YouTube. Thanks for following along, subscribing, smashing that like button, and everything else you do to help us to hashtag grow the show. Lots to get into this hour and next hour and summer hours, including unloading GOAT together. Some fascinating calls on the GOAT line, including someone who claims, Allie, that we have officially ruined their life. This is not the first time that we've been accused of it, but listen to this because we'll get to the message in its entirety in a few moments.
Hey guys, bros, fellers. I just need to tell you how you kind of ruined my life.
A lot of messages have started that way, and we will figure out what we did to ruin that guy's life.
At least we got a kind of.
Kind of. Last time it was someone that was listening to the show and got called into HR in their office. I think lost their job because they were quoting the show, and out of context, things sometimes don't land right.
I think he had said Diddy, great guy like Diddy.
Oh, that's what
and
it
that
was.
did not go well in the workplace.
That's right. He had a meeting with HR because he kept going around saying Diddy, great guy like Diddy.
But
He's innocent.
Then he's got to explain. That's just something some dumb guy on some dumb radio show said.
speaking of canceled celebrities, though, a lot of requests now on the text line for Vanessa to do a Cosby impression.
She's going to do the whole cast tomorrow. We're going to get her to do all of them. Cockroach, all of them, Allie. Get ready, Vanessa. Study up on the Cosby Show. It's going to be great. This hour, we will get into your clickbait. We will get into your tickets, and we will continue to receive your many submissions for Park Week, which is happening right now as we shame the worst parkers in the world, which apparently all gravitate towards Southern California. But let me say hi to caller 20 right now and make their day instantly better. Let's go ahead and say good morning to Becca.
Oh my God. Oh my God, what? Hello.
Hi.
Hi. Oh my God, I've been trying to win stuff since I was a little kid on KROQ.
Well,
You've never won anything?
No, I've never made it through.
what a way to start. We got so many of these tickets to give out that people just get in the habit of dialing and save this number in your phone. You're going to need it. Becca put her entire life behind. She could have spent that time learning a new language, learning coding, could have learned AI. She could be a billionaire, but she spent all that time just trying
Almost
to
winning.
a contest, and now it's finally paying off for you. Tickets to Dodger Stadium for MyChem. Congratulations. They're yours.
Oh my God, thank you so much.
Was it worth the wait?
No.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes. Good. We'll go with
Now,
that.
that was a good impression.
Thank
Klein.
you. I do a great Becca. All right, hold on, Becca. Congratulations. More MyChem tickets coming up all show and all week long. We get back in a second and unload GOAT together, figure out how we ruin someone's life next on KROQ.
You guys are fucking ruining my life. Everything about it. I'm about to lose my job because you guys suck. I'm about to fucking, actually, you already ruined my fucking relationship because you guys won't leave me the alone. Leave me the alone.
Oh.
There's a positive call to start today's show with. What do you say, huh?
Oh, what did we do to her?
I'm not sure.
You guys know.
Oh.
I'm Allie Johnson, and this is my Playboy Playmate amateur audition. I am 5'5", I'm 22, I'm a 32B in a good bra and a 32D in a drugstore bra. I know that there's another Allie Johnson who wants to be a Playboy Playmate, and I know that because when I search on the YouTube, she comes up before my name, which makes sense because she's really buoyant. I hate it when people say, Allie, you're really shallow, or Allie, your butt is too big for your species. This is my boyfriend, Devin. We met 3 weeks ago. He is a full-time ice cream operating engineer. He works full-time out of his own van, and he has just been such an entrepreneur, and he totally believes in me. I like bikini weightlifting. That's always fun, especially in the bedroom. I like just hanging with the boys, and I don't even ever mind that they make me stand outside with no bra on. I like filthy, dirty change on me because I think there's something a little too perfect about being clean. I'm really excited about possibly being a Playboy Playmate because I think it's really empowering for women to have their name associated with a month.
KROQ, we are Klein Alley Show. Lots of ways to get involved live at 800-520-1067. Then there's the GOAT line, which is there for you 24/7, 365. Was not working last week, but it's back operational again. So if you got messages at all, comments, critiques, criticisms, complaints, or perhaps you just listen to the podcast and can't get through when we're live, well, then you can use the GOAT line. At least once a week, we try to make more room by unloading GOAT. So let's unload some GOAT together on the GOAT line. The first comment, Allie, has to do with Park Week, which we're in the middle of right now. Celebrating and shaming the worst parkers in the world, which apparently gravitate towards living in Southern California. And if you see bad parkers doing bad parking jobs, take pictures, tag us, Klein Alley Show, so we can regram, repost, but more importantly, submit officially if you want to win yourself amazing prizes like Lincoln Park tickets, etc. All the prizes have been posted up on our socials at Klein Alley Show. All you got to do is go to kroq.com/parkweek to submit officially. The lawyers have tried to suck all the fun out of this, but we are trying to give you great prizes for shaming bad parkers. And listen to this guy as your first message on the GOAT line.
I'm just letting you guys know, when I park, I suck at parallel parking so bad that I will park far away just to find a parking lot so I don't have to parallel park because I want to be that bad guy.
So this guy is so afraid of getting shamed during Park Week, and he just knows he's not a good parallel parker. It's a shameful thing if you never learn that skill. And you have to, it's already feels very if you have to do it under pressure, it's a lot of pressure. It's one of those like instant panic moments. Even if you know how to parallel park, there's still like, oh man, it's people waiting. I'm holding up traffic. I got a tiny spot to maneuver into. Sometimes you got to go left side as opposed to right side, which changes everything.
Yeah, but sometimes, like, if you're under pressure and you do an amazing parallel park, you feel on top of the world. I witnessed this over the weekend. Beach parallel parker. This guy.
Oh, it's great.
He sees the opportunity. There was someone leaving, and you're like, oh, no, now we have to wait for this guy to parallel park. He was boom, 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 and he was in there.
Yeah, you get that nice little, the crowd erupts.
Oh, my God. He got out of the car. I was like, look at that guy. Look at what he did.
That's a parker right there.
That is a good parker.
It's an impressive skill. We move on, and this is your next message waiting on the GOAT line.
I just need to tell you how you kind of ruined my life, more like Vanessa did over the weekend. My girlfriend and I were picking out flowers at our local nursery, and I tend to like to have fun when I go shopping. She doesn't.
By the way, I know exactly what this guy's talking about. Whenever, like, I have to, quote, run errands, I'm like, how can these be fun? And I feel like my wife has a very, like, this is a mission. Let's accomplish the mission. And this girl's mission...
What do you mean by fun?
Pranking stuff, screwing around.
In the store? Like inside of a Target?
Yeah. Yeah, like putting things in the cart that she didn't want, so she gets all confused and weirded out, taking her cart and hiding it, stuff like that.
Hiding it?
Yeah,
wow.
that's
that
fun.
just makes everything so much longer.
Yeah, well, it's fun. For me, it's fun. For her,
you, yeah.
It's not fun. This guy, anyway, had to deal with something else.
So I kept walking around asking, what's a succulent?
What's a succulent?
That's one of Vanessa's most quotable lines, but the fact that this guy's running around a nursery going, what's a succulent, yelling it over and over again.
Constantly. Until somebody finally yelled out, "It's just a plant. You don't have to water it too much."
So someone finally answered this man.
And then I said, "Gay."
Gay.
Right. So that's the problem.
And then I got kicked out of the flower shop.
Yeah, so I don't think he's allowed back in that nursery.
And then I got the biggest smack in the back of my head I've ever had in my life. And I'm sleeping in the den.
Oh.
Anyway, I love the show.
Well,
I mean, I know you guys aren't first, but
No.
you're second. And that's better than third.
Oh.
All right? See you, folks.
Look,
Bye.
So this
that's not fair because it's not the first time someone was called gay in a flower shop, and it won't be the last.
No. And probably if you say gay in a flower shop, everyone's like, yes?
Yeah.
But that guy is just trying to have some fun, listens to the show too much, and got beat up by his wife, and now he has to sleep on the couch, which is even sadder. And then we end it with this, believe it or not, Allie, you would think all the gay people who listen to the show are fans of yours because you're a gay lady, but it turns out Jake is developing his own army of gay fans. You wouldn't believe this, but listen to this.
I just left a previous message in the GOAT line proclaiming my love to Jake the Nerd. So I don't know if you want to play it or not, or I don't know. But just want to say that I recently, during the weekend, I went to the Big Brand Tire and Service event at Northridge, and I got myself one of those cards that say free oil change. So I'm very happy that you guys did the event. I'm very.
He's going to be so disappointed when he realizes that's an actual oil change, Allie.
Does he think that I'm Jake?
No, I think that he wanted.
I wasn't. Jake wasn't there.
I think he wanted to see Jake. I think he was hoping that Jake would be there at your event, but Jake was not there. So, but he is such a fan. I didn't realize this guy's left so that's one message. He's left, Jake, how many messages has he left you on the GOAT line, this guy?
I think just 2.
Wait, hold on.
Now that's obsessive.
No. This guy, hold on. It's Jake's gay fan. There's like 9 messages here, dude.
Oh, cool.
How do you feel about that?
I feel great.
Yeah, I know. It's great to have fans, regardless.
He claims that...
Don't you want to just... If there was a gay guy, Klein, who loved you and called the show every single day and was obsessed with you, wouldn't that be flattering?
Greg.
Yeah, it's called Pantyhose Greg. I have that as well.
Sleep with him already.
Listen to this. This guy claims that we gave Jake a hard time for something, but his gay fan loves Jake so much that he's defending him.
Hey, speak to this guy's first time GOAT caller, and I just wanted to call and say, because I was catching up on, I think, last week's episodes on Spotify, not on the Odyssey app, because that kept crashing for me. But anyway, basically, I just wanted to call and say that I really liked Jake's gay segment. You guys hated on it, said that, you know, that it wasn't funny and that it was too on the nose and the clips were too short, but I really liked it. I actually really do. And as a gay guy myself, I actually really liked it.
Omar didn't hear this because he was gone when we played this.
Yeah.
This was Jake put together what he believed were the gay show highlights. Where he took a bunch of clips of us on the air. You're in there as well, Omar. And but then for some reason, he added his own weird commentary in the middle of it.
There's a reason.
And
because we weren't going to do it.
And we all said it was pretty terrible. But this one gay guy listening said it was not terrible. I was going to play.
You should have played the whole thing. It was good.
I actually really like Jake too, so I don't know if that plays a part into it. But anyways.
So this guy loves you, Jake. But here, the reality is we should play this just so Omar can tell us how terrible it really is. But this was Jake putting together what he believed were the gayest show highlights from this show.
According to the arbiter of audio.
Here are the gayest show highlights of the show so far this year.
Penis-shaped fruit is your number one fruit?
I'll deep throat it.
Oh, that's gay.
I sucked my cousin's D till I was 14.
Oh, so gay.
By the way, it takes me a while for my lips to warm up.
Oh, that guy sucks a
Hey, I'm just a little southern guy, and I really care about everybody, and I love my family, not these.
What could get gayer than that?
Front load.
It was fruity something.
Yeah, fruity something, all right.
Gay.
Yeah, my hibiscus looked great.
Gayer.
Wait a minute, you're a gay guy that hates other gay guys?
Bisexual, because I do love the pussy.
Oh, the gayest.
Guess I mean another dildo.
Oh, you're gay.
It's a lot of fruit, man. I hope your butt can handle it.
You are going to have a busy night. That's all I'm saying.
Those have been your gayest show highlights of the show so far this year.
Hey. So,
That's good.
Omar, first time hearing that, what do you think?
Yeah. Well, I mean, the problem with it is his commentary. Everything that he interjected with was terrible. The clips were great. The little intro was great, but yeah, the commentary in between all the clips was unnecessary.
The clips need spacing.
Well, it doesn't need you yelling gay in your
but
weird
also
voice.
it's too on the nose. I
Right.
mean, with these pieces that you put together, it's about the subtlety of it. You know, I mean, you don't want to hit people over the head with it.
Nah, yeah, I do.
I think what happened initially was that there were some clips that were just the clips were so tight that you could barely understand what was going on, and we were like, hey, you give it a little room on either
Well, you
side.
let
I
him
can put
breathe,
together. Yeah, and then he was like, well, I think I fixed it.
Yeah, he didn't
This
fix
was
it.
him fixing it.
This was him fixing
he
it?
thinks if he comments on the clip and says "gay" after,
No, you just
that
you put
fixes
air
it.
in there. You
Yeah,
let it breathe,
let it
and just
breathe.
put the little music under there, and that
Yeah.
kind of fills in the gaps.
He let it breathe less.
Yeah, he did that. hearing Omar say like his hibiscus are looking great is
That was funny.
Very funny. Let it live.
That was a great clip.
I don't need you going gayest thing ever. Weirdest, dude.
But that one gay guy likes it.
We
so
gotta take
good
a
for you.
break. We'll be back. More show next.
KROQ Road Trip USA. Your favorite KROQ bands and destinations all across the country. Stop 3. Take a selfie with the bean. Join the mob. Or at least a walking tour version. Survive a Cubs game, a lakefront wind gust, and a deep dish pizza. All in one afternoon. When you see the Lumineers in Chicago. Listen every hour from 9 to 6 and win tickets to their show at the Kia Forum August 8th. And you'll get the chance to see him again in Chicago. Courtesy of Messina Touring Group and Dual Tone. Keep it on KROQ to win.
What's up? This is Wesley from the Lumineers, and you're listening to the world famous KROQ.
Claims there's a whole different world. Obviously, if you've ever been into the other bathroom you're not supposed to use, they couldn't be more different. Men's rooms and ladies' rooms.
I have accidentally walked into a men's bathroom and regretted it so hard and gone, I need to get the hell out of here. Or even those bathrooms where they have like the women's and the men's are separate, but then you wash your hands in the same place. That even weirds me out. Because I don't want to be close to a men's bathroom simply because they're disgusting.
They are gross, but
They're more efficient.
they are. That's a great point. It is. You'll notice at any event, concert, whatever. Usually, there's a line that wraps around the whole place for the ladies, and the guys, it's just walk right in.
I've seen ladies walking in. It's for that reason.
Yes, many times. And it's weird how you couldn't do that. You couldn't flip that. But for some reason, if women are up for it, they're brave enough, they'll just be like, you know what? It's going to be gross regardless. It's kind of, sometimes you're dealing with different levels of gross depending on where you are.
Yeah, but the women's bathroom is still a more pleasant experience, and I'd take a pleasant experience over anything else. And Vanessa pointed this out, where she's like, if you go out to a good bar, the women's bathroom is sometimes the best place.
It's a whole vibe. Are you feeling down? Go to the girls' bathroom. You will get a compliment. Girl, I love your dress. Oh my gosh, I love your hair. I like your purse. Like, you will get a compliment no matter what. If the music is playing over the bathroom, you will see a line of girls dancing. You will hear gossip. It is a whole entertainment show. I love me a girls' bathroom at an awesome bar.
Vanessa claims that you get good advice there, too. For
Absolutely.
Like
If somebody
stranger
has
advice.
just broke up with their boyfriend, or they found out that she's being cheated on or something, or someone's crying, and then there's a collective, we need to help this person.
That's why you guys' lines are so long. Y'all be lollygagging over there, bro.
Johnny's right. That's exactly right. All those things that everything
It's
she
because girls have smaller bladders.
No, Vanessa, every single thing you just said, advice, gossip, whatever.
Makeup touching up.
Compliment-
That is happening while you're waiting.
that has never happened in one.
If a guy complimented my shirt, I'd be like, I'm not interested, dude.
Yeah, stop talking to me, bro. Focus on yourself.
Jake, no one's going to compliment your shirt.
You guys are bitter because no one gives you compliments.
Vanessa, you will go to the bathroom. Is this true or false? At a women's at a bar, even if you don't have to use the bathroom because you like
to
the.
check myself. Hello.
Yeah, a lot of people will just go in there to check things, to fix wardrobe problems, or to do a hair. I've fixed somebody's hair before, even though I really have no business doing that. Or somebody, if you're unsure about your outfit, to ask somebody if one top goes with something else.
I've always been curious when you see like a door cracking, when like, if you're waiting in line or you're by the bathrooms and you go left for the women, right for the guys, and then the door opens. Sometimes you look in there, and it seems like there's a whole world in there. Like there's
Yes,
sofas and there's like other stuff going on. It seems like the actual bathroom is the least important part of that whole room, which is interesting because everything else is mirrors and conversation.
Yeah, absolutely. 714 said, I was a janitor, and the women's restroom is always the worst, the dirtiest. Which I'm shocked to hear that.
Yeah, that's the thing is that we always take a lot of heat where they go, guys are gross and guys are filthy. But I would argue that if you, and this janitor proves the point, that sometimes those are more organized filth than in the ladies' room.
The thing is, you guys lollygag in the bathroom as well. You're just not doing it with each other. You're doing it by yourselves. You will go in a stall, be on your phone. You guys, when you go to the bathroom, you're gone for like 20 minutes, sometimes more.
Who's taking a dump at the bar? Who's taking a dump at the club, though?
No, but I'm talking about men's and women's bathrooms. You spend personal time in the bathroom, too. It's just not at a bar. It's in the work bathroom.
Yeah, if I'm at work, because always remember, it's,
Well said, Johnny.
Yeah, no, like the boss makes a time, so that's... How does it go again?
No, you're nailing it. Go ahead. Keep going.
No, it's something about the boss makes a dime, so that's why I poop on company time. That's what it is.
Ugh, he's like that's like Beer Mug's favorite stupid thing to say. He says it all the time.
It's like the
Johnny
first thing
picked up
Beer
on.
Mug ever told him when he started
yeah,
here.
he's like, all
Just
right.
remember one thing.
Hey, remember one thing about working in an office.
The saying goes, the boss makes $1, I make a dime. That's why I poop on company time. That's what you're trying to say.
Ah, yes. Thank you, Jake. Thank you for the assist.
No wonder you guys don't talk in the bathroom.
KROQ, hello. What's up?
I actually transitioned last year from female to male, and the only thing I miss about being a woman is the bathrooms.
Oh.
The women's bathroom is the best place in the whole bar.
That's what Vanessa's saying.
It's like a pop-up friend circle that happens for one night only. You're spilling secrets, you're hugging, you're crying, and then you just fix each other's makeup. It's great.
All right,
That makes sense.
Yeah, I mean,
But that's a real thing. To then now you transition, now you miss the women's bathroom, and that's an environment that you're not going to be around anymore. I totally understand feeling sad about that.
that'd be annoying if you went through the process of transitioning just to get the better bathroom, but then you ended up
Everything went gender neutral, and you're like, damn it, now I have to share?
Yeah, that's the worst.
The men's bathroom is dirty. Oh, smells. The toilets are always clogged. No one washes their hands.
Oh.
And if you talk to anyone, everyone thinks you're a weirdo. I said hi to a guy one time. He pushed me against the wall, told me to shut the F up, and then threw up all over me, and then just walked out.
That's a men's room. That's a
That's how you become a real man.
That's a sign of respect.
That's an efficient operation. That's why there's no line right there. It's quick, okay? You understand? So we thank you for calling.
Only good thing about men's bathrooms is the drugs. But honestly, even that was better in the women's.
Whoa.
Okay, I agree. Listen, sometimes you...
I agree.
I agree, whatever that guy says. Josh on KROQ, hi.
Yeah, I used to work at a bar back in college, and on a Friday night or Saturday morning cleaning up after, the girls' restroom was always dirtier. All kinds of fluids everywhere. In the men's room, it's just pee. It's just pee.
Thank you. Well said.
But we're not talking about the dirtiness of the bathroom. We're talking about the vibe of the bathroom.
We're talking about the Latino party in the bathroom.
Vanessa was saying that she thinks the bar should be set up where 90% of the space is the bathroom and just 10% is the bar. So it's just one giant hang with mirrors.
That's a
and-
great idea. Just create a women's bar that's a bathroom.
Yeah, you're onto something. You're onto something. Have we solved any problems? No, we have not.
Penis vagina. Penis vagina. Penis poop pee try
show. More My Chem tickets coming up very, very soon. We got tons of How many pairs left do we have, Vanessa? I know you're keeping track, but we got a lot of pairs to give you before the weekend.
40 minus 2, 38.
38 pairs of tickets left.
I want to hear it as a math problem every time.
I wasn't ready for the question, so I had to do the math out loud.
That's okay. 40 minus 2.
40 minus 2.
That's how many we have left, so get ready.
Klein, you know just as well as I do that mom guilt is the most piercing type of guilt that ever existed.
It's the strongest guilt that exists in the world. And I know there's
and it
arguments.
can happen in such a subtle, just gets you right where it hurts.
Right.
In a very subtle way.
And everyone argues that whatever their religion or ethnicity is, they claim that they do guilt better than anyone. Catholic guilt.
Jewish mom guilt.
Vanessa claims her mom, Latina. She said that is a level of guilt, especially as it pertains to being married. She said it's nonstop.
But all under the umbrella of mom.
All under the umbrella of mom.
All moms.
Transcends.
I got a text from my mom yesterday, and my mom and I talk probably once a week, well, maybe twice. And we always do a FaceTime because she wants to see my kid and say hello, blah, blah, blah.
She's the throat goat, so FaceTime is probably her number one mode of communication, right?
Yeah, the phone is in her throat.
Right, I would imagine.
So she usually calls me. I'm usually in the middle of something, making dinner, whatever. I'm struggling with the phone, trying to show her the kid while I'm cooking something. I mean, it's always kind of chaotic. You know how it is. So I haven't heard from her in a while, and then I get this text yesterday. Is there a convenient time to call when I can FaceTime with you and Wesley? I know you guys are busy a lot, so I don't know when to call, and you seldom call me.
Oh, boy.
So I'm trying to figure out when a good time is.
Never.
Damn, Allie, what a terrible daughter.
Dude. Okay. So
Make time for your mom, goddammit.
Yeah.
Omar would
This is a cry for help.
Omar would kill to have
This
a
is a cry
relationship with his mom. Like,
I don't need your guilt on top of that guilt. I
Omar
mean, that
guilt is
just
stronger than mom
cut
guilt.
to the bone in like 1 or 2 sentences.
Yes.
And immediately I'm like, let me call you when I get home. Hold on, I'll be home in 10 minutes. And I meant to call her, and then it's just life happens, and you forget. And
they
then
take it very personally, and they keep track, and they will remember forever. And she now thinks
like a
of you.
special mom guilt
Right.
part of the brain.
She now thinks of you as the person that doesn't call her, and then when you say you're going to call back, you don't call back. And so she
thinks that she is that person. She doesn't think it.
Yeah,
she
you
knows
are
it.
right. You are that person.
Yeah, but I'm never good at calling anybody. You know me. I never call. How many times have you called me versus me calling you?
But do you like that about yourself?
Hold on.
I don't like that about myself. No.
Then you can change it.
It's just, I think that I've tried to change it.
Oh, your mom's not important enough?
No, she is important. I just don't.
Doesn't sound like it.
I'm very much an in the moment person. I'm
Well, don't
never
you-
going like, oh, I should reach out to this person. I should call this person. I'm always in the middle of something, so I'm never thinking to call
You never
anybody.
in the moment want to talk to your mom?
All right, guys. The point is, I talked to my mom.
Well, let's call your mom and ask
All
her
right.
what the problem is.
Please, let's call my mom because apparently I quote seldom do.
How often does she think is the appropriate amount of time? Like
That's
Vanessa.
what I don't know because my sister, I think, calls her every day.
Every day. Well, so that's the problem. When you have siblings and the sibling, because I get the same thing. My family lives on the East Coast. My siblings are on the East Coast. My mom's on the East Coast. So she'll say to me, I've seen your sisters 4 or 5 times this year, and I haven't seen you. She told me the other day, you haven't been home to your house in 5 years. I go, well, it's not my house. It's the house I grew up in, sure, but it's not my house. It's not. I can't drive there in 40 minutes like my sister.
But they know the clock. They know how long it's been.
Oh, yeah.
And then why aren't you? So if you love your mom, why are you not planning a time to go see your mom at your childhood home?
I told her, I was like, look, I looked at Thanksgiving. It's real expensive. She goes, you don't have to you can just come on a random weekend. I'm like, no, that's not going to happen. I know it should. I know that's how the brain should work. But I get the same, Allie, I get the same thing from you, but different because she'll say to me, you only call when there's like a medical emergency. And like you need my advice on what's going on with one of your kids. And then, so then the other day I called, I said, hey, I just want to call and see how everything's doing. And it was all weird. She's like, why? I'm like, I don't know. You told me I don't call. And then I finally got off the phone call after 10 minutes of nothing. I said, all right, I'm going to go now. She goes, you always end the call. I go, yeah, well, if I didn't end the call, it would just go on forever with nothing.
Thank you, because the last time I called my mother, she was on her way to breakfast and going golfing all day.
Hold on. We got your mom. Hold on.
Hello? Mom?
Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hi. So Allie's decided to call you.
Hi, Allie.
Hi, Mom. I was just talking about the text message that you sent yesterday about how I don't call you enough, and I just wanted to know, how often do I call versus my sister?
Well, I text with your sister almost every day.
But phone calls, how often does she call?
Phone calls, not very often.
Okay.
She doesn't call.
Okay.
Who's winning, though? If you had to pick who's winning.
But she doesn't have a grandchild.
Okay.
Right.
See, there
So
it's
you care
creeping
less
in.
about her? What the hell? What's that mean?
Well,
Wow,
because
okay.
my mom wants to see it. If I didn't have a child, would you care if I called you?
No, of course not. I mean, let's answer for her. No. When Allie was just doing all those stupid plays she was doing, and she was calling and said, "Hey, I got another play, Mom," you were like,
This is why parents want their kids to have cell phones.
right.
So that they can call the grandparents, and we don't have to be the middleman.
I get it. So
Right.
Allie is just in the way. She's buffering you from your grandchild. That's all you really care about is that little Dom.
Well, I do like to see him.
Right.
And FaceTime with him.
But if because I started doing this now after we hung up with each other yesterday. I've decided to set a reminder. Siri is going to remind me every 3 days to call you.
Okay.
Is that too many?
Seems too much. It's a lot of Allie.
Okay.
That's a lot of Allie. How often are you looking for? Like, well, let's mediate the situation. What would be
Once a week. Once a week.
Once a week.
All right. And last time I
You
called
don't talk to your mom at least once a week on the phone?
No,
as is?
usually my mom ends up calling me.
Oh, but you don't actually ever initiate the call. Is that what's going on? Allie never initiates the call?
Right. And then and then what's hard is that because they're so busy, like inevitably they're like, making dinner or,
tap dancing
or
right.
something like that. So I don't know a good time.
Mm-hmm.
And then I feel like I'm interrupting, or it's just like, it's not a good time. There's chaos going on or whatever. And so I don't know their schedule enough to know when an appropriate time would be to call.
Right, and then what I told you yesterday is no time is a good time, so any time's a good time.
Yeah.
Right, because you know it.
That's good to know.
Right, because I just assume at this point that at some point my mom is going to call me, she's going to FaceTime, and we're all going to talk, and it's going to be great.
Mm-hmm.
So I expect that, and then I think I don't necessarily initiate a call because I know at some point my mom's going to call me. And I feel like as a person who has, we have two parents with full-time jobs, we have a kid that's in school, blah, blah, blah. I've got a lot to think about on a weekly basis, and you've got a nice, beautiful, retired life where you're going golfing and having a great time.
Yeah, but women like to be pursued, Allie, right? Like your mom still wants to feel like you're pursuing a little bit.
It's about the chase.
She wants to feel like she don't want to feel like she's annoying you. Let me guess, you call, Allie ignores it, or she goes, "Not a good time, I'll call you back," and never calls you back, that sort of stuff?
Well, no, not so much that, but like sometimes I can hear the stress in her voice if it's not a good time.
Well, she called us a bunch of stupid assholes. So if you think you hear the stress in her voice, you should hear what we get on a regular basis. I mean,
if your mom calls you and it's all chaotic, it's not going to be an enjoyable, pleasant conversation. She's going to feel stressed out and feel like she's bugging you. I think you on your side, you need to make time for your mom to have that peaceful, fun, loving conversation she wants with you and Wesley.
Yeah.
Thanks, Jake.
Yeah. Just,
right, Jake? I get it.
So I can set a weekly time, a weekly hour, or whatever to set aside that I just...
Hour? No.
Okay, well,
just
what?
10 minutes.
Nobody wants that much time with
All
you,
right.
Allie.
I'm realizing no one wants to talk to me, really.
Let's
No, just, check in, hi, say
just
hi
put
to
Wesley on the phone.
Yeah.
Just hand him the phone.
I'll just set up a tripod and press
That's
call
it.
and walk away.
Done and done.
Okay, now I've gotten it. Thank you. I read through the message finally, now after a 10-minute conversation.
Now we get it. All right, well, listen.
All right, I love you, Mom.
We all agree with you on this.
I love you too, babe.
All right, there she is. That counts as a call, but hey, just so you know, I know we're on the air now, but this counts as one of the calls, so Allie will be talking to you again in 1 week for 10 minutes.
Thank you.
Okay. Just glad we
This one didn't count because Wesley wasn't on it.
Oh. Hold
That's
on.
an unspoken rule.
Play a sound effect to him so it counts. You got to have one in the system, right?
Okay, yeah,
Hold
I
on.
do.
We're going to play a sound effect of your grandson so that this counts as a call.
Broke goat?
No, that's not. That's not him. Hold on,
Okay.
we got to.
Hold on a second.
This is your grandson. I think this is him saying something offensive or derogatory. But regardless, we're going to play a clip, and this counts as the call because he's now officially on it. Go ahead.
Okay. All right.
The Costco. That goes is dirty, dirty, dirty.
All right, that's him calling your daughter dirty, dirty, dirty. So.
At a Costco.
Right.
He's
All right.
talking about Costco. He loves going to Costco.
Even he's too busy for
He
this
does
call.
love going
All
to
right.
Costco.
He loves it. I
He loves
get
the
it.
samples.
And he also likes to call me tipsy.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
He
that's-
said Grammy's tipsy.
That's a drinking issue. But we'll deal with that later. We don't have time for that now. All right, that's Allie's real life mom. All right, good stuff. The Throat Goat. We love her. It's KROQ Klein Alley Show. Good morning. Look to your left, look to your right. If you're near a parking lot right now, you probably see a terribly parked car, which is why once a year we celebrate, shame some of the worst parkers in the world. It's Park Week. It's officially begun again. Already a ton of pictures being sent our way. You can officially submit if you'd like to win the amazing grand prize, the grand park prize of Lincoln Park and Slightly Stupid at everything's park themed.
Yep, and Aftershock Festival at Discovery Park. Just want to point out that none of these tickets include parking.
That's true. You will not get, you get the good tickets, not parking tickets.
Yes.
And the reality is that there are so many different ways you can be a bad parker. And Jake hit the streets to find out who people believe are the worst parkers out there as we are looking at all of these pictures that are pouring through on the socials, Klein Alley Show, KROQ.com/parkweek. And people have decided that the worst parkers may not actually be in the state of California.
Who are the worst parkers?
Okay, bro, I'm from Philly, so obviously the answer is New Jersey.
New Jerseyans are the worst parkers.
Yes, dude, I moved out here, so literally the night I'm road tripped across to LA, landed in LA, go out to dinner with some family, we get to the parking lot, there is some motherfucker parked like halfway, like cocked in 3 spots in front of a dumpster, completely illegally, and I'm like, what the is this motherfucker doing? Jersey plate, and I'm like, yep, that tracks, 100%.
Which is interesting because think about this. This has been many years since this happened, and this person still so vividly remembers this terribly parked car.
It lives with you, bad parkers.
A bad parker that takes up 3 spots.
3.
I know some of the nice cars that kind of use that line as more of the center line. They kind of put their car in the middle because they think it gives them a buffer zone on both sides so no one dings their doors or whatever.
Don't you understand that makes us want to ding your door?
So much more. So much more. It is incredibly frustrating. Continue to get them to us. We'll keep looking at the pictures. And later on today, we're going to go out and place some tickets on terribly parked cars around Southern California. So be ready for that. Quick break. We're back in a moment. We got your ADD news to get to. Then we get you on the standby boarding list to go see Lumineers in Chicago, plus tickets to see the Lumineers right here at a show coming up in August at the Kia Forum. That is happening in the next 15 minutes, and we did mention we have a ton of MyChem tickets as well. So keep listening for your chance to win those MyChem tickets. That's all happening this morning right here on KROQ.
I love Cali in the summertime.
The Klein Alley Show with new summer hours, live till 11. KROQ.
Hey,
Bro,
Jake
it's
from
crazy
Klein
how
Alley
expensive
Show.
things are.
KROQ, we are Klein Alley Show. Warning, this next thing we're going to listen to is rather disturbing. Even more disturbing than the conversation we just got into with people that found out that their family was riddled with incest and Hitlers. This is Jake approaching people in the streets yesterday, an unexpected heat wave that blanketed the Southland, and temperatures got as hot as almost 100 in the valley. And even though Omar says that we are over...
You're right on that, man.
It felt like almost 100 in the valley.
Okay.
And there was a time when I had to put the windows down temporarily just to get some fresh air.
Oh, wow.
Jake went up to people to see if they were prepared by asking if he could sniff their pits, something that we call pit stops here at KROQ. And here he is with his own introduction he put together for the segment.
Hey, it's Jake, and I'm on the streets of Los Angeles during the hottest day of the year, during the hottest time of the day, to see if people are willing to take a KROQ pit stop. Yeah, pit stop. Pit stop. Pit stop. Yeah, pit stop.
So cool.
So here he is approaching people and seeing if they were prepared by making sure they had on the right amount of deodorant for the heat we experienced yesterday.
What's your name?
Sage.
Sage from where?
Sage from Los Angeles.
Sage, how did you prepare for the first heat wave of 2025?
Oh, not well. by having in-home air conditioning and on a hope and a prayer.
What's your favorite hot activity to do?
Swimming in the ocean.
Finally, Can I sniff your pits?
What a transition.
Those first 2 questions were just to lead to this one.
That is something. That is...
It's all about the foreplay.
How attractive is this woman?
She's pretty attractive.
She sounds attractive.
Yeah, she's like swimming in the ocean.
I mean, if you're going to go up to, do the pit stop, I mean, I would only approach attractive women.
Well, let me tell you, this takes a weird turn before we get to the 4th person. Oh, watch out.
Oh. Finally, can I sniff your pits?
No.
Oh, no.
That took a turn.
She wants no part of that.
No, you sad man.
Neither of us would enjoy that.
You're right. This has been a pit stop on KROQ.
Pit stop. There we go.
No! You're making them do it?
Oh, that's great.
That's amazing.
All right, moving on. Jake goes up to the first sweaty guy.
That's the sound of her car getting away from him as soon as possible.
Actually, that's a real car leaving Jake. Here's the first sweaty guy Jake found.
What's your name?
My name is Hiram.
Hiram from where?
City Terrace.
Hiram, how'd you prepare for the first heat wave of 2025?
I drink a lot of beer and stay cool.
What's your favorite hot activity to do?
I would say just chill at the beach.
Finally, can I sniff your pits?
Nah, bro, that's cool.
Thank you for saying that. This has been a pit stop on KROQ.
All right, cool. KROQ. Islos.
Pit stop.
Pit stop.
All right, so he got a couple of...
He
didn't do the rear in that time. Now, Jake did not...
He's about to get punched.
Jake did not only get nosed, though. People started turning around, appreciating the service we're providing to make sure that nothing worse than being with someone that's got some rank BO because they forgot the deodorant up on a hot day. So Jake, once again, finally found some takers.
What's your name?
Trisha.
Trisha, how did you prepare for the first heat wave of 2025?
I was not prepared. I was zero prepared.
That's why we're doing the pit stop, to make sure people are prepared for the next one, because all of a sudden, one of those days, you forget deodorant, you hope it's not a day where temps are getting close to 100.
I thought it was going to be cold. No fans, no heating, cooling towels, nothing. Not prepared. Now I am.
What's your favorite hot activity to do?
My favorite hot activity to do in a heat wave? Yoga? I would say yoga, yeah.
Finally, can I sniff your pits?
You asked the same 2 preliminary questions to everybody, Jake?
Yeah. He wants to make them feel comfortable before he...
This went well the first 6 times.
Right.
I guess that.
So then, of course, immediately as soon as she talks about yoga and feeling relaxed, he goes with this.
Can I sniff your pits?
Sure.
Wow.
Okay.
What are my pits?
Your armpits.
Really?
Yeah.
Stop.
She
Is she getting out the mace now?
She
or?
gave him permission, and then Rose, what are pits?
What are pits?
Your
How do you not-
armpits. Oh, God.
What they're asking me to do. This is my job.
Okay. How much do you get paid?
Not enough.
How am I?
It's decent.
Am I good?
Yeah, it's decent.
Yeah.
That's been a pit stop on KROQ.
Oh.
Thank you.
Strange reaction.
You think when she gets home, she's like, hey,
How was your day?
Yeah.
I got a pit stop on KROQ. What is that? Well, a guy wanted to sniff my pits. Now, we only have time for one more. I mean, there's a few more he's done here. I feel bad not airing all of them because Jake went through the trouble. But I do want to give you this woman, Joyce, because let me tell you.
Joyce's choice.
She's got a story, and this is the final pit stop, and also a reminder, gentle reminder, to make sure you got on deodorant on these hot Southern California days.
All right, what's your name?
Joyce.
Joyce.
Now, in the voice alone, it sounds like she is fried inside and out.
All right, what's your name?
Joyce.
Joyce, how did you prepare for the first heat wave of 2025?
I went to Ventura and got the hell out of Burbank.
I can tell you I prepared for the first heat wave of 1825. That's what it sounds like.
Does she have like branches in her hair? I just picture someone kind of living in the forest.
Kinda, actually, yes.
I got out of Burbank. It was beautiful. Came back. It was too hot. Hopefully we'll get a few more cool days before the real heat of the summer starts.
It's funny because she's trying to have a real conversation about the weather, only she doesn't realize in a moment Jake's going to have to ask to sniff her pits.
Yeah, I know.
This summer is scary. What's it going to be, 120 degrees?
What?
Last year in Burbank, it had, I think, 115.
I can tell already that you're probably getting a whiff off her before you even ask for the sniff.
Not looking forward to it.
What's your favorite hot activity to do?
Go to the beach, get where it's cooler.
Finally, can I sniff your pits?
Oh, they smell, sure.
Oh, God.
God,
They smell. Sure, like she gets asked this regularly. All right, fine. You too. Come on in.
Here we go. This is Jake getting to know Joyce very well.
Oh, they smell, sure. Kidding me? I'm sweating to death.
Oh, God.
Oh man.
And he's like ready to go with the sniffer.
She's hoping she says no, but she says, come on, get in here.
I don't know how much they smell, but they sure are wet.
Oh, my God, lady.
How do you not know how much they smell?
God.
So much moisture down
Jake,
there.
I think you're meeting your soulmate right now.
This is Jake. It just sounds like Jake. She's like female Jake.
Yeah.
I don't know, but they're wet. Mine are wet,
Come
too.
on over.
Oh, goodness. Oh.
See? That's what happens when you get off a train in Burbank.
That's what happens when you get off a train in Burbank?
Apparently.
What a great advertisement for the Metro.
The perfect storm of smell. Public transportation, 100 degrees, Burbank.
That's what happens when you get off a train in Burbank.
That is like a life lesson that we will forever
Honey,
remember.
it was not the train. That was going to happen regardless.
Listen to Jake's reaction.
Oh, goodness. Oh, God.
That's what happens when you get off a train in Burbank after being in the beautiful coolness of Ventura.
This has been a pit stop on KROQ.
Oh, there you go, pit stop. You gonna wipe them now so that I don't have to carry them around anymore?
What?
Got a cool rag?
Oh my God!
He wants you to wet him down.
So you thought that was part 2? All right, Jake, get back out there. Part 2 is you got to wipe everyone down after
Jake.
you smell them.
Oh, man. Well, you're doing the Lord's work, I guess. Quick break. We got more show to get to next.
what's up? This is Jacob and Eric, and we play in Sublime, and we want to let you guys know that we lost our virginity at the Klein Alley show.
Word. I didn't realize that, but thank you, gentlemen. Nice song right there. Great new song as well. Ensenada, check it out. Thanks for world premiering it with us here on KROQ last week. Let's get to your news now. Then a brand new hour of the show can begin, which means 5 minutes away from getting you on that standby boarding list. Travel to Chicago, see the Lumineers, plus guaranteed tickets to see them right here. Show coming up in a few weeks at the Kia Forum. But before any of that, let's learn.
Grab your Adderall. It's time for ADD News.
I wonder how many times people successfully smuggle drugs on a plane. It seems like every time people try it, they get caught, and then it makes the news. I guess I could be wrong, because why would they put the successful ones on the news? But it's always fun to see people try and fail, and this last effort utilized something that I didn't even know you could bring on an airplane. What is the rule that you always share?
Never smuggle something good inside of something great. It's too many times people get caught trying to smuggle meth, but they hide it inside of breakfast burritos, and everyone loves breakfast burritos, so what are you doing?
I don't think that's true in this case.
Oh, all right.
Drug dealers getting more sophisticated. Check out this discovery made at LAX. Custom and Border Patrol sees nearly 300 pounds of meth disguised as solar panels.
I mean, kind of genius, right? Who wants solar?
Well, they love pushing it on us. I mean, even yesterday I got a call.
Let me show you my solar panels. No, just
move them
go
along.
away.
They're made of meth. I don't want solar.
Want them.
Who's more pushy, meth dealers or solar dealers?
I think solar.
They're both very pushy.
But it is kind of genius when you think about it.
Right.
Like,
Smart.
who wants to go inspect the solar panels, and who knows what's in there anyway? You know. Sciencey stuff.
Right. Yeah, Allie would look at it and go, well, these look a little methy, but all right, I don't know how solar works, so just take them.
Hey, I would buy meth panels if they were discounted.
They found, obviously, this one, because they're always on the lookout for it, but solar panels, at least they're listening to my advice. Boring. A more boring way. I don't know why they're not just going with books.
But I didn't know you could just be like, here are some big-ass solar panels. I'm going to bring them on an airplane. Like, who's doing that anyway? Isn't that kind of suspicious?
I guess if they were shipping them, I don't know how
they were trying to get them to New Zealand. So I guess, if an international flight is maybe a little bit more believable. But I'm like, at this point, when you're trying to smuggle drugs, why are you even trying to get them on an airplane anymore? Why wouldn't you just go old school? Driving it. Even a boat, I know it takes a long time, but it's way better.
Allie, for every bust we hear about, like this solar panel meth bust, there's probably 20 other people that got theirs through yesterday. No problem.
So you think there are people who are like, I'm going to smuggle these drugs inside of this tarantula's butt or whatever it is, and they're successful, and they just move on with their life.
When I went to that the place where the people smuggle animals in, they were explaining that guys will tape straws wrap around their legs filled with tarantula eggs. And that's how that's one of the ways they smuggle tarantulas into this country, so that they can then not give birth to them, but let them be born and then sell off the tarantulas.
That is disgusting. But I thought we had plenty of tarantulas here. Why do we need to bring more?
I don't know. This is just one of the many ways they bring in animals we're not supposed to have here. And the guy said they wrap the straws all around their legs, and they're just full of eggs.
If that straw breaks, that is
bad. Or if one of them pops a little early, the due date wasn't until next week.
And I got 5,000 baby spiders all over my legs.
Tarantulas crawling over your legs.
Oh my God, that's horrifying.
Smugglers are an interesting breed.
Yeah, and I wonder where the brainstorm comes from. Like, okay, guys, what are we going to do with this batch of meth?
Right, solar. Let's go solar.
Raise your hand. I want to go solar. All right, after learning about the drowning of Malcolm Jamal Warner in the ocean, you might not want to swim in one anytime soon. But if you are swimming in the area of Redondo, you should probably know about this aggressive shark that was reported in the area. Last night, reports of a shark at the Redondo Beach Pier was exhibiting aggressive behavior and caused them to close down a 1-mile stretch of the beach for a few hours. They eventually reopened it, but the pictures looked like the shark was pretty close to shore. I was actually at the beach over the weekend, and the water felt super warm, and then I got home, and I was like, the water was so warm, and Katie's like, sharks. I was like, that makes... So if it's warmer, there's more sharks?
I don't know.
I thought that they liked cold water, but also, is all of this just a big promotion?
Of course.
For Shark Week?
Of course it is.
Everyone loves Shark Week, and I feel like Discovery, they are trying new ways, just like the drug smugglers, to get it in our brains and get us excited. Keep us excited about sharks.
You know those people that put on Shark Week would love shark attack that actually happened this week.
They want
would love
aggressive
it.
sharks around Shark Week.
They would love it.
Of course.
Because then it's just people, it's more, just like you said yesterday, everyone was searching affairs because of what's going on with the Coldplay thing. The search for affairs and cheating is up 10,000%. They would love a good shark attack story.
They're probably trolling around up and down the oceans, just like dropping chum.
Just chumming all over. Probably
come on, sharks.
all the producers from Discovery are just
Help us.
chumming Redondo Beach.
All right, and then some good news I wanted to share. The military is leaving L.A. after being here for over a month. The 700 Marines that showed up in June to aid with the ICE raids will be sent home, along with half of the 4,000 National Guard members. And the troops had said themselves that they had largely been idle since their arrival. And one of them said there's, quote, not much to do.
Yeah, it was unnecessary.
So really, they were
whole
just
thing.
wasting a bunch of taxpayer money, and now they're finally going home.
Yeah.
So that's at least good news.
Thank you for your service. Let's get into a brand new hour of the show. The second this Foo Fighters song is done, and the very first thing we do is give you tickets. So you want to go see the Lumineers here and potentially again in Chicago? Caller 20 right now. Let's go. 800-520-1067. That's going to start now and happen every single hour. So get in the habit of calling. Listening would be nice as well. Every single hour, win yourself some tickets to see Lumineers. That show is coming up at the Kia Forum on August 8th. And get on the standby boarding list and do that now on KROQ.
fighters. Klein Alley Show.
106.7 KROQ FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County. This is the world famous KROQ.
Good morning. Sweet divots to you and yours. 9 o'clock, just after here on a Tuesday at the world famous KROQ. We are Klein Alley Show. New listener, great. You'll learn to love us or hate us eventually. Everyone who's back for more, appreciate you. Net Bangers, special hello on YouTube, watching along as the show continues. You can see Allie's got a big pile of parking tickets in front of her. Those are official Park Week parking tickets that will be going on the cars. Terribly. Anyone who parks like an ass is going to be getting one of these on their car all over Southern California. So be ready, and we'll post that up on our socials soon enough so you can download, print your own copies. Make sure the terrible parkers understand that we're coming for them this week, Park Week. On KROQ, hashtag Park Week.
This whole pile will probably last me the afternoon.
We could almost clean that whole pile out just in the parking lot outside the building here.
You got a ticket yesterday. What was it for?
You got a ticket yesterday?
I don't want to go into why I got a ticket yesterday because
Why?
I actually parked very cleanly yesterday.
You got a parking ticket?
I did yesterday during Park Week.
Unbelievable. This is the equivalent of the shark attack for us.
Allie, I ran it. It was one of these things.
Where did you parked in a disabled, didn't you?
No, I did not.
A white, a yellow, a red.
I will bring the ticket. It's in my car. I don't even...
What color was the curb?
It was a parking lot, private parking lot, and it had one of those QR code things, and it said, parking in this lot is not free. Scan the QR code. It's $5 to park for 1 hour. I had to run in, and I had to run in and grab one thing.
You don't run.
Well, I didn't run, but I walked in. Yeah, but I was in and back into my car within 5 minutes. And there was
Okay, 5. I'm going to translate that to 10 to 15.
It was 5 minutes. I looked, and there was a ticket on my car. And I didn't scan the QR code thing because we've talked about that in Bamboozled, that all those QR codes that they tell you to scam. Now, this ticket claims, I'll show it. It's got a picture of my license plate on it, and it printed on the ticket and everything. I think this whole parking lot thing is kind of a bit of a scam. Like, I think the ticket, I'll show it to you. It looks official.
So you think it's not an official parking ticket, and there's just somebody trying to get your
money? It says I have 15 days to either dispute it or to pay it, and I think that a lot of people just pay this ticket. I don't know how someone was so...
But it's not like from the city.
It is not a city ticket, but it's more threatening than the ones I get here that are like warnings. You know, the ones I get here when I park?
Well, you're really good at fighting with parking attendants. Why don't you go back there and talk to the management?
I don't even know where this guy came from because I didn't see another person. Like, it was one of those like weird parking ninja people.
Well,
that
do like a bait car. Like, go there and not pay again.
Listen, it's not far from here. If you want to come and help me do this, Jake, after the show, surveillance style, we can go back there because I'm telling you, within 5 minutes, some guy came out, put a scroll. You should see the size of this ticket.
Really? It's like a CVS receipt?
Yeah. Looks
funny.
Yeah, it's very funny. Until you see my license plate, not so funny.
Whoa.
Izzy, you're caller 20. There's the good news for you, Izzy. Good morning.
Hi, good morning.
You're going to go see, listen to this. You got Lumineers tickets in your future, so get ready for that show happening in August at the Kia Forum, and I'm going to write your name down on a standby list. Maybe we call you back and tell you you're going to Chicago, all right?
Oh, yeah, thank you so much. I'm looking forward to that.
All right, thank you.
In the morning. Thank you.
Izzy, wow, I like Izzy. Izzy, call more often. I like your voice.
Thank you.
There's good energy right there.
No creep.
We don't have good energy on this show. We need more good energy like Izzy.
Instead of no homo, we're just going to say no creep.
All right, relax.
Call again, Izzy.
Hey, I like you. Why don't you come more often, smile while doing it.
I'll just go back to being a dick to the caller. That's fine.
When you're nice, it's weird.
Lots of My Chem tickets in your future this hour on the show. If you want to go Dodger Stadium for that show, they're coming up. And Clickbait is happening in moments. The internet's biggest mystery solved once and for all, including this, Allie. When is Earth going to be no longer? When are we all going to just implode? Science has an answer. We give it to you next on KROQ. KROQ, we are Klein Alley Show. The internet's full of mysteries and riddles, but really it's just an excuse to get you to click around and so they can get all your information, steal your identity, and sell it on the dark web. But we cut through all that when we give you exactly what you want. It's time for Clickbait. Here we go. Clickbait. All right, let's start with this one. Because of the Coldplay cheating scandal that everyone is still buzzing about, a sex therapist of 45 years has revealed the exact reason why people cheat. This is the exact reason. And yes, the scenarios are all a little bit different. Sometimes at a Coldplay show, sometimes it's in Vegas, whatever. But she claims that this is the exact reason why the cheating happened. So what is it?
Well, I feel like I see this stuff all the time, like these lists of why people cheat. And I think it's because they're literally bored.
Bored.
Yeah, we're unstimulated. We feel like we need to be stimulated all the time now, you know, because of our smartphones and because of Netflix. So when a relationship gets like, after a couple years, it's like I need something exciting.
I think excitement is so overrated, and I hope that this show helps bring boring back. I want this to be the official show
boring back again.
of boring. And people forgot how to be bored.
I want people to forget they're even listening to the show.
Make us forgettable. Like, we say something?
Tune us out.
Background noise. But leave it on, though. Obviously, we need the credit. But
yeah, but I want people to ask you what we talked about on the show, and I want you to not be able to answer.
I don't know. But I think that we have such an anti-hate of a fear of bored. I don't want to be bored.
And in relationships, too.
I know Omar says I thrive in chaos. That is true. Part of me does like chaos. But I also love being bored.
Mm-hmm.
Bored is like such a privilege. To be bored is a great thing if you can have it.
We talked to somebody earlier this week, I believe, who was cheating with a guy, or maybe it was last week, a guy and two girls in addition to their partner. It sounded exhausting.
Yeah. We go, Jake, what do you think the reason is? Sex therapist 45 years reveals the exact reason why people cheat.
Opportunity. If you got some person that's giving you the eyes and you have the opportunity to do it, I think that's the most likely reason why you cheat.
Then you have to hope that somebody is hitting on you while knowing potentially that you're still in a relationship.
Right, or else just just two single people talking. What's the fun in that?
That's just hooking up.
All right, Omar, what is the reason, according to the sex therapist of 45 years, the exact reason why people do cheat?
I think if you're in a relationship and the entire, existence kind of is just mundane and there's nothing really, everybody just going about their business, doing the same thing day to day, that people are seeking attention. And then sometimes when people are too into what they're doing, they don't give their partner attention, which causes them to cheat.
Like, I just want to be loved and seen.
Primary cause.
Someone to touch me.
According to the internet, which must be true, primary cause is, quote, deadness, which occurs when a couple's intimacy has smothered their passion. So they know each other so well, like in the sense that it's like, yep, that you say the same thing, you eat the same thing, you watch the same, I know everything you're going to do. There's no passion left. It's predictable. It's boring. It's dead. And it's the lack of presence. And that is...
Presence or presence?
Presence, like being present in the moment. And it makes their partner feel like they no longer care. There's no effort being given to the relationship.
Give them presence.
Or presence would solve it. Presence seems
presence
to be...
over presence,
presence
am I right?
and presence. That's the key right there.
Go back to my phone, give you a present.
So that is according to the why people really cheat. That is what they claim, at least, according to the expert. We move on. It's Clickbait. Here we go. You still live with your parents, and you're between the ages of 18 and 35. Apparently, you're very bad at this, according to a new study.
Oh, that's an easy one.
What?
Obviously, when you're living with your parents, you don't really have to do much of your own cooking. Your parents are cooking all your meals for you. Hey, on the way out, here's your little bag lunch. Mom doesn't have to worry about you, wants to make sure that you're well fed, so... why would you learn to cook yourself?
Still living with your parents? It's because you're bad at cooking, according to Allie. Jake, you live in a shack. We should point out, not with your parents, but in a shack.
It's shack, good shack. If you live with your parents, I
think about that statement.
Good shack.
Is any shack a good shack?
Good shack.
There's shack, and then there's a good shack.
It's a good shack. Not a dirty old shack.
Good craftsmanship in that shack.
Jake lived in a good shack. Yes.
Good shack. Setting goals. If you live with your parents, you're not good at setting goals.
All right.
That's why you're still there.
Omar, according to experts on the internet, must be true. This is what you're bad at if you still live with your parents between the ages of 18 and 35.
They are bad at prioritizing. They're their priorities are all out of whack. Like they prioritize probably video gaming is probably top on their list, whether and it's like not finances or getting a new job. It's like their priorities are just all dumb.
I feel like the days would just run together if you still live with your parents.
Totally.
You just
Especially
feel
if
like you're a teenager even when you're an adult. You're just like, anyway, it's laundry day. I'll just put my stuff over in the laundry room and walk away.
I would know what day it is based on what day was meatloaf. I'm like, that's Thursday.
Yeah.
Must be Thursday. Well, the correct answer, no one got it, is that if you live at home with your parents between the ages of 18 and 35, apparently you fall behind your peers when it comes to building strong budgeting habits. You're not good at budgeting.
Financing.
And so you decided, you know what's great? Living rent-free at home.
Yeah, exactly.
Final one, and this one this maybe could save your life. This is the last one we have time for here. But
I wonder, though, if some parents hear from their kids, bait, and they're like, I found this really good shack I want to move into. And then the parent's like, just stay at home.
Yeah, you're not living in a shack, son. Just stay right here.
It's just keep living in the...
You want a shack? You got a shack poster on your wall when you were a kid. Just leave it there. All right, final one. Now, this is scary. But according to experts at Cornell University, they have predicted when the world will end for us all. And they say the world started with a big bang, but according to science, it's going to end in a scary big crunch, where the whole Earth kind of crunches together, an implosion, if you will. And they now have a pretty clear idea of when that's going to happen.
Okay, I think it's not going to be for a while. I think everyone thinks it's going to be the end of the world right away, but it's going to be like 10 billion years from now.
Allie says 10 billion years. Lead researchers have decided that this is when the big crunch will begin. So get
Sounds
ready
delicious.
for the big crunch. It does sound nice. Omar, when is it going to be?
I think Ellie's totally right, but I think from all the articles that I read like this, it's going to be 1 million. They usually go with the 1 million years.
1 million years. Mm-hmm. All right.
Close enough for us to grasp, but far away enough for us to not care.
Out. I don't have to pay my credit card bill. The world's going to crunch in a million years. What do you say, Jake?
I'm going to say 2 billion.
All right. Everyone was not close. They are saying it's going to be 19.5 billion years.
I was right on the money.
5 billion years. So, still got to do that laundry.
913 said, I listen to you every day while I'm working. My husband always asks, did anything good on the radio happen today? And I can never remember anything you talked about.
Hey, we've done our job. Bring the boredom back, baby. Here we go.
KROQ Road Trip USA. Your favorite KROQ bands and destinations all across the country. Stop 3. Take a selfie with the bean. Join the mob. Or at least the walking tour version. Survive a Cubs game, a lakefront wind gust, and a deep dish pizza. All in one afternoon. When you see the Lumineers in Chicago. Listen every hour from 9 to 6 and win tickets to their show at the Kia Forum August 8th. And you'll get the chance to see him again in Chicago. Courtesy of Messina Touring Group in Dual Tone. Keep it on KROQ to win.
What's up? This is Wesley from the Lumineers, and you're listening to the world famous KROQ.
It's summer.
Allie decided that she was going to step up and do something because we peer pressured her into doing it, really, and also because she believes that the people of Southern California are being fleeced, bamboozled, and scammed by gas stations all over that have been attempting to fool you into paying for air even though it is free. And I know that this has led to a lot of controversy as to people that say, well, it's not free unless you buy gas.
It doesn't matter. The point is that they're putting signs on the air pumps that say it is a certain amount of dollars for a certain amount of time. And the truth of the matter is that since the year 2000, air in California is free, and they should not be advertising it as anything other than free. And I do feel a new sense of purpose after my appearance in the city council last night. It was embarrassing, yes. It was nerve-wracking, and I was very nervous with those little microphones all in front of me. But I got it done, and now that I'm looking at this, I think I did go over my 3 minutes.
Yeah, I have not heard any of this. I've wanted to go in, and a lot of people have been tagging us because anyone could watch. Apparently, you could watch it live on YouTube as it was happening.
People were watching live and commenting. This is, I think, the most commented on video from the Agora Hills City Council.
Wow. And by the way,
It was a hard record to break.
the record was 3, and this one had, I think, about 6. But still, there were some net bangers that found out what Allie was doing. They got in the chat. They were infiltrating it as well.
Yeah, and I walked in literally as it was starting. I couldn't get there early, and I walked in. Thank God I knew knew exactly where the place was. I filled out my speaker card, and they did not read the name that I put on there.
Oh, what did you put on there? Poogers?
I put Poogers, yeah.
Really?
And they didn't say Poogers.
No.
I said Allison Poogers Johnson.
Oh, yeah. I have a feeling they're not a big fan of jokes at this.
But I was like, maybe if I can mask it between my regular name, they'll think it's like some artsy, cool middle name. And so I handed it to them. There were only 2 speakers that were scheduled to speak, me and one other guy. And the other guy was very passionate about a way to combat future wildfires in the city by making everyone trim their hedges.
Yeah,
He thought that everyone's hedges were too high.
Yeah, I think this is some of that guy.
It is something real that can reduce the risks we face today, and it's in your authority to make a policy decision to do so now. Thank you.
So that a guy is speaking eloquently about a topic that actually matters, that's affected us all, the wildfires. And then, of course, Allie gets called up. And she has a much less important topic to discuss, but it matters to her because she's cheap and she doesn't like people getting fleeced for a buck to buy air. So
Our next speaker is Allison Johnson.
Boo.
Boogers.
Did anyone? We should have filled the crowd with fans.
Well, it's funny because about a half an hour before this, when the thing actually started, they spent 25 minutes talking about this karate studio that's been around in the city for the last 30 years. And there were speakers that spoke about that place. The people came up in their karate gear. They spoke. They took pictures. And then once all that was over, they all left. So there was like 2 people left in the city council
so you had
meeting
no
when
one
I
left.
actually, because they were there for their moment, the karate studio, and then they all left. I think there was a Girl Scout there as well. She left.
Oh, man.
So it was me and this one other speaker, and then maybe 2 other people.
You know, when you're done with your speech, all you want to do is head to the door, but then you gotta it's like that moment. It's like when you go to a comedy club and the comedian you see already went, you're like, I gotta get out of here now. I don't want to sit around. Allie was like,
I was the person that you're like,
playable this end.
Our next speaker is Allison Johnson.
Shut up!
Hey!
Here we go.
Hello, council.
Whoa.
Now very loud.
Everyone else was not loud. I think I was speaking a little too loud.
Did you walk right into the podium? What happened here? Did you
Swallow that mic?
Yeah, it's like,
hello, council.
by the way, Allie, there's video of this. You got to see it. You look nervous.
I am nervous because
You
you
sound
have a
nervous.
big podium of people with those tiny microphones, and they're all very serious.
Yeah, but
and
you're
they're
not on
talking
trial. You're not like it's not like you're on trial.
I
for,
know, but they're judging with their faces.
Yeah, you're fighting for your own cause.
I know, but as I was walking up, I was like, "What I have written is ridiculous."
Well, we'll be the judge of that.
Yeah.
There we go.
Hello, Council. Thank you so much for letting me speak tonight about an issue that I have noticed and wanted to raise to people's attention.
You wrote that like that?
No, I didn't start that way.
What happened? You went off script?
Yeah, I got too nervous at the beginning.
Yeah, you like went into a weird
I
ramble.
was going to start by asking them all to close their eyes and take a deep breath.
What happened there?
I got too nervous. I just thought
Raise to people's attention. As I take a deep breath now, I'm thankful that that breath is free.
Oh, boy. You went like real dramatic with it, huh? If you're just joining us, Allie is addressing city council to try to make a change that will affect us all if you've ever been screwed. And I don't know. We've been talking about this for a few days now. I don't know if there's one person that's actually paid for air. I think people have seen...
No. There are a lot of people who have paid
I've
for
paid
air.
for air, dude. Are you kidding?
Oh, you did? Oh, I didn't realize you
Yes,
fell for
of
the
course.
scam.
Yeah, you see, well, I didn't know it was a scam. There's it says put in 50 cents or whatever. You put in the 50 cents.
The council member I talked to after I spoke
Wasn't
went
free.
up to me as well.
All right, here we go.
And I think to myself, what would it be like if it wasn't free? Maybe every minute of breathing would be 50 cents, or even worse, $1.
Oh, God.
Really taking everyone on a path here.
You know, you could have used ChatGPT to give you something good. You were.
This is OG. This is all alley, baby. This is Poogers.
You went freehand. Also, you said there's people in this room. It doesn't sound like there's anyone in this room.
No, it doesn't. Even though there's a
And
lot
life-
of people, there's not a lot of people.
Yeah, it's like...
And life-saving oxygen is all around us, and it fills this very room. But some people feel it should come at a price, and I'm talking about gas station owners and their infamous...
Owners.
Owners.
Oh, boy.
I had a few flubs there.
Feel it should come at a price, and I'm talking about gas station owners and their infamous air pump scams. How often have you paid to fill your tire not knowing that you did not have to pay?
Never, you cheap bitch.
No.
Wait, why is everyone... Don't yell at Allie.
By the way, what are the rules of one of the rules of public speaking is you have to kind of like make eye contact with the people you're trying to communicate your message to.
Too scared.
And you are just staring down at the paper.
No,
you don't look up at all, huh?
No.
I haven't seen the video. I did see like a clip. I saw the picture that everyone's been photoshopping on our Instagram.
I was way too nervous to even look them in the eye because I just felt so stupid.
Did you do your hair? Did you go get your hair done for this? It looks like you did your hair for this.
Well, I had.
She got a blowout.
You didn't wear
No,
that.
I didn't.
She went to the gas station and she got the free air and blew out her hair.
I'll show them.
No, there's a little water in that air, Omar. That wouldn't work.
So, I mean, the fact that Allie.
I wanted to look professional.
Yeah, you look good. I don't know here you wear that giant baseball hat, but over there you did the whole thing. So you should have worn that giant hat in there, supporting Iran. Here we go.
How often have you paid to fill your tire not knowing that you did not have to pay? Most people don't realize this, but California law requires every service station in this state to provide during operating hours water, compressed air, and a gauge for measuring air pressure to the public for use in servicing any passenger or commercial vehicle.
So you decided to not go funny. You went factual.
I have to go factual and then eventually get funny. I get funny.
I think that last person left that was sitting there.
The Girl Scout left.
Yeah. So you hear someone.
You walked to council.
Shut up.
Start leaving. Here's air. There's a whole room full of air now. Congratulations. You got it.
And despite this being a law since the year 2000, I see every gas station in the city and beyond advertising with stickers. Air, $1.50 for 4 minutes. Air, $2.50 for 5 minutes. Not only is 5 minutes a ridiculously long amount of time for air, they asked us to pay through traditional coin slots, and I've seen gas stations that I frequent even add card readers in the last 6 months to their air machines, waiting for people like us to pay unknowingly.
Minutes have to be up by now, right?
No, because you guys keep stopping.
This feels
it's not
like
even been
eternity.
a minute yet. I have a lot
Isn't
more
there a
to
guy
say.
with a buzzer or a gong over there?
No, they don't have a buzzer.
I want to be a gong guy.
There were only 2 people slated to speak, all right? There's time.
Oh, man.
Allie,
I have a lot more to say. Are you guys going to let me speak? Because they let me.
I think you're doing great.
People like us to pay unknowingly.
Oh, that's it.
They don't do that in Agora Hill City Council.
That's a great idea.
Dick.
They're just calling you out, and there she goes.
All right, are you going to take my cause seriously? Because let's just move on then if you're not going to.
But the fact that you actually took the time out of your night to go to City Hall.
That I had the balls to speak in front of the city council.
People like us to pay unknowingly, earning them hundreds of extra dollars a year as they laugh their way to the bank. And these crooked owners...
Hundreds of dollars a year. I don't think it was laughing their way to the bank for a couple $100 a year. I'll show you. I'll buy a sandwich.
You have to commit.
All right, so... We got tons of these MyChem tickets, so let's give them to you right now. What do you say? You know, last week and yesterday we spent a lot of time talking about this new dating app, supposedly for Disney adults, called Single Rider. And Disney says that they have nothing to do with this app, but apparently it's an opportunity for people that go to Disneyland usually by themselves to go with other people and potentially find like-minded Disney adults to start a relationship with.
Yeah, and I've talked to several single Disney adults who all say that the Disney is... like if you can find that in common, it opens this Pandora's box of everything else that you also have in common. Like it is the ultimate icebreaker.
So, of course, if I were to talk about this app, let's say 6 months ago, and say there's an app coming called Single Riders for Disney adults, you would all say, Klein, you made that up. That sounds like crap. But that's an actual app that will be coming soon. So we decided, let's bring it back. It's been a while since we've done it. The dating edition of App or Crap. And this is no, it's the wrong stupid music. Hold on 1 second. God damn it. This was all queued up and ready to go. There we go. All right. Live radio. So here's what's going to happen. I will describe to you a dating app. It is either real and available to download and start meeting people immediately, or it is something that we have completely made up here at KROQ, and you just have to tell us, is it an app, is it crap? If you are right, you get not 1 but 2 tickets to MyChem at Dodger Stadium, and you can make that an amazing date. And I hope everybody wins because we can't use these tickets. I wish, but we work here, so we're not allowed to use them.
I love how you accidentally said live.
We will soon be living here. Hey, Caesar, West Covina, welcome to KROQ. Good morning.
Yo, what up, what up?
All right, I'm going to describe an app for you, and you just have to tell us, is this real, does it exist, or did we make it up? Ready to go?
Let's do it.
Gluten-free singles. Whether you're looking for love or friendship, no more struggling to find someone who's excited to try new gluten-free restaurants or recipes. You can find your soulmate.
So that you can go out for a very expensive dinner because all the gluten-free bread is going to be plus $7.
Is Gluten-Free Singles a real dating app available for single people that all like to eat gluten-free, or did we make it up?
I gotta say that's made up.
All right. It sounds not sexy, but Allie, wouldn't you know it? It is, unfortunately for Caesar, absolutely real. Sorry, Caesar.
I would imagine, this is not surprising, but I would imagine that there's some kind of a rivalry between the people who are like actually allergic and the people who just have a preference.
Oh, people hate that. The people
so
that
are the preference people even allowed on the app?
It's so funny because I think the people that have celiac or whatever the thing, or really if they eat bread, their stomach explodes. Or those people, I think, get really mad about the people that are like, I'm just trying to shed a few pounds.
Like, would a celiac person date a person who's just like,
like if someone was dating, if
bread.
two people met on the gluten-free dating app, were eating gluten-free, and then one person was like sneaking croutons in the middle of the night.
Totally,
like,
it would be over.
You eating gluten? You haven't been gluten-free?
It's a preference.
They get a huge fight, beat each other with a baguette. All right. Well, unfortunately for Caesar, he did not start this game well. Gluten-free singles is very, very real. Allie, I'm glad you asked that question. It's both for maintaining a health-focused lifestyle or people dealing with celiac disease and other food sensitivities.
That's so interesting.
Doesn't that
because
sound fun?
I thought they just proved that gluten-free is just a healthier lifestyle.
Well, let's say, I don't know. Let's say hi to Austin in Woodland Hills, California. She joins us now on KROQ. Good morning, Austin.
Good morning.
Thanks for starting your day with us. Greatly appreciate it. Get ready to tell us if this is an app or this is crap. This is called Uggo. Are you considered unattractive by society's standards? Meet other singles who focus more on inner beauty than superficial looks. Scars, cross eyes, jagged teeth, disappearing hairline, all welcome on Uggo. Find your date today at Uggo. Is Uggo, a dating app focused more on inner beauty than outer beauty, real? Is it an app or is it crap?
I hope Uggo is a fake app.
So you're going to say crap. Allie, you want to help her? Because you don't know the answers either.
I don't know the answer. It's beautiful to think that there might be a space for that bald guy who always wears hats in his dating profile picture, or that woman who always posts group pictures because she doesn't want to zero in on her own self just by herself. But yeah, I would agree. I think that's a fake one.
Uggo is crap. Good job. You're going to My Chem. That's a proper celebration. Hold on one second. 2 tickets.
God.
I know. The prizes
Thank
are great
you.
today. We've upped our prizes this week. Hold on one second. That's right, Cabana Klein. You tell her. You'll be going to My Chem Dodger Stadium. Congratulations. Let's say hi to Daniel in Riverside. App or crap. Here we go. No, don't boo me. How dare you? All right, Daniel, you ready to go?
Yes, sir.
All right.
You accidentally booed yourself.
I know. It's crazy.
I just want you to let that sink in.
I made it so that if I hit any of the wrong buttons, I get booed. That's how I do it. That's
good. That's
how
a
I
good
learn.
trick.
All right, Daniel, is this an app or is this crap? Are you looking to date someone who looks like your favorite celebrity? Well, now you can. Thousands of users who resemble everyone from Sydney Sweeney to Timothy Chalamet. Chalamet are looking for...
Say it again?
Hold on, let me boo myself.
Let's ask Vanessa.
How do you say his last name?
Timothy Chalamet.
There you go.
Timothy Chalamet are looking for their one. Upload your photos, let our AI decide who you most resemble, and let the dating begin. This is called Doppelbanger. Is this an app or is this crap to date people based on if they look like famous people?
I'm going to go app.
Show me app. My Chem tickets on the line. Please be an app. No. That is crap.
Dude, what if you join that app and then they're like, congrats, you look like Stanley Tucci.
You're like,
and you're
got
like,
Tim.
no. And then you're just going to swipe on all the Sydney Sweeneys and nothing's going to happen.
I got to move over to Uggo now, the other fake app. All right, well, I'm sorry, Daniel. I really wanted to give you these tickets. I mean, we got so many tickets to give away. It almost feels like we should just give them to people, win or lose, Allie. But a game's a game, as we learned around here, right?
Game's a game.
Game's a game. Michelle in Buena Park on KROQ, app or crap. There's a real app out there that's called Single Rider, Disney. It's a lot of people talking about it, so we've decided to do a round of this for the first time in a long time. You ready to go?
I'm ready.
All right.
Clown Passion. Clown Passions provides a welcoming environment for the clown community where colorful costumes, red noses, extremely large shoes, and tiny, tiny cars are accepted as normal. Clown Community Sites free, works as either clown dating app or clown social networking site. Is Clown Passion an app or is it crap?
I think it's so absurd that it's probably true.
Please be right. It is.
Man,
Clown
seems
Passion.
like the women really know the dating apps.
Yeah, I feel like these women are thirsty. They've been on all the apps, huh? They know all of them.
I think they're just exhausted.
Oh, is that
by
what
all
it
of
is?
them.
There's just no good guys out there. I'm on Clown Passion.
I'm
Hold
proud
on, you're
to
going
say
to my
I
town.
was
Congrats.
once involved in the clown community, and they
You
are.
were?
Well, I was not like an active member. I
They
just
just
knew
thought
a
you were?
lot of people that were clowns.
I was like, I did my own makeup today. I'm not trying to be a clown. Why do you?
Welcome.
Welcome.
With that tie, you're one of us. No, it was like every clown person I knew that was in a relationship with another clown.
Person. What life did you live before this?
I was a theater kid. I knew there was like a group, a subgroup that were all clowns.
Yeah, but why are you calling them clown persons? Aren't they just clowns?
They're clown people.
That's how they identify.
They're people too. Okay, they're not just clowns,
right?
But all the couples would just practice juggling stuff and like tumbling each other, and they were always just practicing.
Come on.
their
That sounds
tricks.
awesome.
I
Are
know
you kidding me?
And then I was like, "Let me learn." Like we would just all get high and drunk, and then I'd be like, "Let me juggle the pins," and then I
would
couldn't
ruin
do
it. Yeah.
I would ruin every.
I would pop all their balloon animals.
But they're always just practicing their like little couples routine.
That sounds exhausting.
That was great.
It's good to know there's a community if they're looking to date other clowns. Go to Clown Passion. Final one we give to Nellie, and then we have to move on. Nellie, this is your last chance to get these MyChem tickets. Don't worry, we have more pairs next hour. Are you ready to go?
Okay. Yes.
All right. I'm rooting for you, but understand this is not an easy game. Comfy.
Yeah.
Comfy is the name of the app. Are you single but would rather stay in than go out? Comfy is for single people who enjoy sweats and takeout more than clubs and going out. Find your comfy mate today and don't go out tomorrow. Comfy.
I'm gonna go real.
Okay.
I mean, that seems like something that would exist now. Nobody goes out anymore.
Show me real. Well, that sucks.
Klein would definitely join that dating app.
Oh, my God.
Never go anywhere.
Sounds amazing.
Just be in PJs all the time.
Agoraphobic dating.
It's like you're in a relationship, but not.
All right, well, congratulations to at least Austin and Michelle that scored their tickets to MyChem. Fear not if you didn't win them. We got a lot more to give you. How many?
626 wanted you to do a Sandman Chalamet. Thank you.
Thank you. You're welcome. Let's see. We'll do anything you ask for. We're just a bunch of dumb clowns here at KROQ. Once again, they're not. Are they supposed to react at all or no?
No, they said at the beginning that they hear people's things and then they just say thank you. They said we're not going to comment on anybody's, but she did end up commenting on mine.
Here we go.
I've been disgustingly capitalizing on this for years, betting on the fact that most people will see a sign asking for money and pay for air without knowing their own rights. In their busy lives, they don't realize that not only is the air that we breathe free of charge, but so is the air in their tires, their pool floaties, and that one soccer ball that's constantly leaking air. But the true leak here is not our balls, it is our wallets.
Beautifully said.
Isn't it?
That's a great quote right there.
I want them to think about that.
That's your Rosie the Riveter right there. The true leak here is not our balls, it's our wallet.
Yes.
Let's get that made us immediately.
And as our local gas stations gouge their own community.
Wait, where's that weird accent just popping up from?
Well, I'm reading and I'm scared.
You're going to like a weird...
Gouge.
Yeah.
And as our local gas stations gouge.
Gouge is spelled weird. I was looking on the paper and I was like,
and as our local gas stations gouge their own community by taking funds that are not legally theirs, profiting through misinformation and unclear messaging, it inflates the price of gas as well while we inflate our tires and take some more. And what they are really inflating is their egos and their wallets.
Well, this has become very, Allie, I think of like any of the great speeches that have been delivered through movies over the years. I mean, you almost needed, you should have brought like your own boombox with you and just given your speech.
This was my moment.
This was your moment.
I feel really good about what I did.
do have pictures.
Imagine how this would have sounded with this playing behind you now.
Is the law not sacred in the city? Is the city not meant to be a haven and escape from the corruption and hypocrisy of the big city? How can we protect all of us from draining our life savings on lies? I do have pictures as evidence, even though I can't really show them to you now, but...
Oh, Jesus.
They're on and the air machines advertising a price alongside tap-to-pay card readers or traditional coin slots. There are many, and in many cases I go in and ask them to turn the air on, and they do, but they just try and shoo me away. Because they would rather I pay. I shouldn't have to do that. And I'm here today asking to free the air.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm freeing the air.
By asking that all gas...
Less than 20 minutes. You're back on that standby boarding list for Lumineers to Chicago. 714. Appreciate the text. Speaking of dating apps, my boyfriend and I met on an app called Turn Up, where you are matched based on your music taste. We bonded over our shared love of music, Klein and Klein Alley show. Look at that. Well, look at that. Our show has had a pretty good success record at people that have found each other that both listen, getting together and staying together.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, couples that meet us for petty claims court almost always end up breaking up.
Yeah, we cause relationships to start and we cause them to break up.
That's
It's kind of in the middle. Klein, when you take a nap, do you get into jammies? Or do you stay in your clothes?
I don't get into jammies ever since I was 8.
You don't get into jammy, Kim?
I take my clothes off until I have nothing left, and then I get into bed.
Don't you want to be cozy, comfy when you do a nap?
No.
Every time I take a nap, I get in full pajamas.
You nap, you have like a premeditated nap like Jake does, or you just fall asleep? I just fall asleep with my clothes on.
I never
at the table.
have time to just fall asleep, no.
So what?
I will, if I have time, I'm like, I have a 20-minute window, sometimes 30 if I'm lucky, to just close my eyes, get a little power nap, and then move on to the second part of my day.
And your jammies, like, obviously jammies?
Well, I've got, depends on the weather, I've got really, really big, thick cotton pants, and then I've got, like, the lightweight ones, and then I have one pair of little, like, sexy shorts that stay in the drawer.
What do you, just out of curiosity, what do you consider sexy shorts?
They're, well, you know that like washcloth material?
Terry cloth?
Yeah, it's like that. But like pink and large.
Oh, hot. So,
but I don't want to, I don't feel like the nap truly counts if I'm just laying in my bed with like jeans on. It doesn't have the same effect. I don't feel like I'm really in the nap mentality. If I'm going to nap, I want it to be a good, solid nap. I want it to be like I'm going to bed.
That's crazy to me. You
get in there with the covers and everything.
For what period of time are you doing
20
this?
or 30 minutes?
You'll change your entire outfit for 20 or 30 minutes? That seems so unnecessary.
Well,
That's crazy.
first of all, when I get home, what's the point of being in clothes anymore?
No, that
You're with
I
me
agree
there,
with.
right?
The taking off pants as soon as you walk through the door is like the greatest feeling ever.
Right. So I want to get comfortable. So if I'm going to be sitting there in my bed trying to sleep, I don't want to have a wired bra on. I don't want to have pants that constrict at all. I don't want to feel everything all constricting me while I'm trying to fall asleep.
But don't you think that keeps it? The problem with Jake is Jake takes a full on. He calls it a nap, but it's like 4 hours plus. It's a full on sleep.
It's just sleep until I wake up naturally.
Yeah, he just goes forever. Part of the reason I will, if I do get to nap, I'm wearing the clothes I'm wearing now, is because I want to be uncomfortable. I don't want to get too comfortable and sleep. I want to be.
Also, it's a nap of opportunity in my case.
Right.
It's like I don't get to nap every day. It's like if I have the opportunity, if I'm like dozing off, I am accepting that challenge and I'm dozing off with whatever I'm wearing.
Yeah, but even if I have that last minute decision, I still am going to take my pants off and at least
You're
put
going to use your
sweats
last bit of energy to go change into another outfit?
That would like wake me up.
It takes
I know.
30 seconds to take my
Take me
pants
out
off
of
and
the
put new
zone,
ones
out of
on.
that nap zone.
Omar's right. The only time I nap is when I feel like I have lost this battle with sleep. It's taking me over. It doesn't matter if I'm in my
So
car.
it's like I'm at collapse.
I'm in full-on collapse. I just close the eyes and I go. It's the last thing I do with my last breath. I go, Siri, wake me up in 23. And then I'm out. And then hopefully that alarm goes off again. Or if it doesn't, I'm usually so uncomfortable based on the position I'm in, I get up myself and 20 minutes goes
Yeah,
by.
but Omar, don't you also try and work out instead of fall asleep?
I have done that in the past.
Have you seen him recently? He's not doing that.
Oh.
But good point. But also, no, like in the afternoon, sometimes, around 2-ish or whatever, I if I am totally zonked out, especially if I've had a long weekend, I will, accept that nap. I'll nap for about an hour.
And you'll nap in your full.
So the verbiage is so funny. Nap, I accept your challenge.
I will accept the nap. Usually I challenge the nap.
Right.
Like I am not a guy who likes naps.
It's like nap
I like
is
to get
going,
stuff done.
you want me?
I've slapped myself in the face many times. Like when I feel like I'm losing this battle with
I do
nap.
a face squeeze. I squeeze my whole face.
Really?
Yeah, I go.
And that helps you?
Yeah, I try and squeeze the whole face, and then when I open it, It's new. It's a new face.
You scare yourself in the mirror?
Yeah.
Scare yourself awake?
They go, oh my God, that's what I look like.
That's the face. Jake, you
But
put
if
on
I'm
that.
in a nap, I want a full experience of the nap. I don't want to be able to not get too comfortable.
You put on nap jammas?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Well, my nap jammas are just like actually nicer clothes.
Then you wear
get
out in
into
public.
formal wear?
Well, no,
You get
because
into a
remember,
tuxedo?
Remember when we were in Vegas? I came downstairs and like Allie's like, "Those are nice shorts." I'm like, "These are my sleeping shorts."
Oh yeah, Jake's like all backwards because the stuff he wears out in public looks like stuff that most people would sleep in. And
So it's like silk?
No, I don't know. They're like nicer like cloth shorts and then like a tank top.
yeah, he's got like better sleep gear. We saw it. Yeah, why did you walk out of your? Why in Vegas did you walk around in your sleep clothes? By the way, that's weird.
Because they don't look. I mean, you could wear them wherever, but they don't have like a belt. They just have a drawstring. So that's the main reason why I wear them in the bed. So I don't have a belt on.
Well, the argument, people deciding that, in addition to the fact that this is an absolutely stupid conversation, that going to the full nap zone, Allie, is the only way. What you're saying is the right way to do it.
Yes, because I don't want to just doze off on the couch. That's not right. Because then I like half wake up and I'm not really in sleep mode. I need to go to sleep mode.
But don't you feel like most times when you get caught napping, or when you are napping, you feel like you need to be able to like immediately like pretend you weren't napping?
No,
because they're instantly judging you.
Right, they're right.
You know, that's how I feel. Like
I live in a sleep-supportive household.
Yeah, if I knocked on your door in the middle of the day, you answered the door in full-on pajamas, I would be like, what is wrong with this person?
No, I do. I have perfected just woke up from the nap voice if somebody calls me.
How's that
And it
go?
never works. Because I'm like, hello? And they're like, hey, did I just wake you? And I'm like,
Yeah,
no.
we get all defensive. No! Don't look at me, no!
Alley Show! Mornings on KROQ 106.7 KROQ.
We all hear
Stations
the
in
radio
the city
ads
of
about
Agora
the
be required to add a sticker or an emblem that makes it well known to the public that this air is free, so as not to cause our residents to cough up their hard-earned dollars to these relentless, as I call them, gas holes.
Yeah, they bleeped me.
Oh, you got bleeped when you said gas holes?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, they like edited it. They silenced the feed.
Wow.
Yeah, I got the
crazy.
feed silenced.
Time of inflation and economic uncertainty, and a
Oh,
time where we're asked to tip for everything, including coffee, and as I recently learned, babysitting. Let's do the public a service by telling them about the few times that we do not have to pay. Thank you.
She's going to get an answer outside. Thank you.
What was that?
What?
What does that
What?
woman say? I think what?
So she said thank you. Then they said they're not going to comment on anything, right?
Did she say gayuge?
I think she's going to get an answer outside. Thank you, Denise.
Wait, is that lady British?
All right.
Yeah, our mayor's British. I had no idea.
Whoa.
Any other speakers?
We do not have any further speaker cards.
Everyone left. Everyone, Allie has walked the entire room.
We are now moving on to the council consent calendar.
Oh, boy, that sounds fun.
Move
Well,
on.
listen, I can't believe you did it. I'm impressed you did. The video we're posting up, the Photoshops have been unbelievable
Klein,
on our socials.
I got
Alley Show.
approached by a woman outside when I
Yes.
left the chambers.
For sex?
And this is what she said.
I am the chief code enforcement officer. I honestly didn't know that the air was free, and I might be able to do something about it.
Whoa.
So she said, you told me you have pictures. I want to see the pictures. She gave me her email address. She wants me to send over all my evidence. And she told me that there is a summer leaflet that I might be included in that she
man.
can let all the residents and the gas station owners know that they cannot be the owners. That they can't be gouging us.
Yeah, no more gouging.
Gouging.
Sally's going to be in the leaflet. Dan, quickly, we are way behind. What's up?
Okay, hi guys. I'm a government teacher. Allie, I love your passion, but you're wrong. It's called Business and Professions Code 13651. Gas stations are only required to give you free air if you buy gas. That was passed in 99, took effect in 2000. Owners give air for free because they don't want to deal with your shit.
Onus.
Onus.
Get it straight. Onus. So you're saying Allie's wrong?
100% legally wrong, yeah.
And what is your claim to fame? Like, what is your credibility?
I'm a government teacher.
Yeah, well,
Okay.
they still shouldn't be putting $1.50 on there and all these prices when it's free.
I'm getting Allie's music up.
Take
so she
that,
can
government
speak more
teacher.
effort. We got to take. I think what you did. I think you made a real difference.
I did make a difference, Klein. I could make it in the summer leaflet.
I am listening to this right now.
She's
I'm
going
reading
to
these
do
texts.
something about it.
Poogers, you killed it.
my gosh, you loser. They
That's
didn't
what-
say that.
The biggest difference Allie made was that all of these poor people were an extra 15 minutes late to their dinner that night. And that is the most important thing we can do. We have to take a break. We got your ADD news to get to in a moment. And if you have free air today, you have one person to thank. A bill that was passed in 1999, apparently. find out what's going on in the world. There's actually news, and it's happening right now.
Grab your Adderall. It's time for ADD News.
There are two big controversies going on right now in America. The release of the Epstein files and the taste of Coke. And both seem to be equally important. I'm happy to report, though, to anyone who does love the original taste of Coke, that it is not changing. Trump had said last week, I talked to the people at Coke. They said they're changing the recipe. They're going to use cane sugar from now on. No more high fructose corn syrup, and it's going to be way better. And he didn't realize that is the recipe for Mexican Coke. But apparently, Coke has provided an update.
Are you serious? He didn't realize that? Everybody knows that. What a dumbass.
Yeah, I know. But it's funny because he'll probably change the recipe and then he's going to deport all the new Coke.
So here's what's happening.
This is American Coke?
Yes.
Right.
Basically. So what's happening is Coke is not changing their original recipe. They are now coming out with a new product that's only going to be sold in the U.S. that is with cane sugar.
Well,
so that you don't need...
Mexican Coke is far superior in taste.
Yeah, but now they're saying
bottle.
you don't have to import it from Mexico. It doesn't need to be imported Mexican Coke. It can just be Coke, cane sugar version, here in the U.S.
Oh, my God. Don't we have real issues in this effing country? What is he doing?
And by the way, Omar is a Coca-Cola memorabilia collector. No one should care about this issue more than Omar,
Yeah,
who's
but
got
all
hundreds
of you love Coke. Vanessa loves the original Coke.
Love it.
Anytime we go down into the sound space, you guys raid the fridge, get an original Coca-Cola, and
So
you
good.
all
The best.
enjoy it. And I don't know how you feel about Mexican Coke. Do you think it tastes better?
Yes, it is.
Oh, hell yeah.
It is the best. It is absolutely better in every. It drinks better. It's got. I don't know why it feels like the carbonation is better. The flavor is significantly better.
Well, I didn't
And
realize
it comes in a glass bottle,
And that
by the way.
bottle's
Don't forget
awesome.
that.
That
That bottle is the best, yeah.
And I think that's a lot of it, though, is the glass bottle. I think it makes a beer taste better. I think a glass bottle always tastes better than a can, no matter what the beverage is. But I wondered because the original Coke did have cane sugar until the 80s, and then they switched it out with high fructose corn syrup. So by coming out with this, they're kind of just going back to what the original recipe always
original
was.
Coke, I think, had a bunch of cocaine in it.
Hell yeah, it did.
That
was back in the good days.
Right. That was. Let's
Yeah.
bring that one back. Right, Vanessa?
Sure.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah, Vanessa
Trump,
loves
get
that.
on that.
Let's go ahead. Let's
Now we're on to the serious issues.
figure that out.
So at the end of the week last week, there was this horrible explosion that happened that killed 3 LASD officers. It was a terrible thing. It was the deadliest incident for that department in 150 years, they said. So now they're providing some updates because they figured out that the LA Sheriff's Department had gone over to an apartment complex in Santa Monica where they found grenades that had been left by a previous tenant. So think about all your move-out process. Hey, I got to get all my stuff out. Oh, I forgot the Clorox because I had to wipe down everything before I left. Left some grenades in the apartment. They x-rayed them. They did their, whole deal. They figured out that the grenades were inert, and let's bring them back to the facility. Then when they got there was some kind of a transfer that happened, and that's when they exploded. And now they are searching, they're trying to find out the origin story of these grenades and who had them in the first place. They recently were searching a boat in Marina del Rey as they kind of figure out how they got into the apartment complex. And they said that the key is finding out exactly what happened in the moment of detonation, because if they were inert, or maybe some of them were, some of them weren't, why did they detonate it in that exact moment when they had already determined that they were safe? And how were they handling them when they went off? It's an insane story.
It is. When that explosion happened, which was the middle of the show, I think it was Friday, right?
Yeah.
It was obviously very sad. We don't know what was going on. You never know if it's a terrorist. You don't know what's going on. And then you get the details. I don't understand. I used to know a guy that was like a big collector of like classic vintage weaponry. Not working weaponry, but like, this was an old musket and this. And he had a grenade that I think he bought at one of these, weird old vintage war things. And he found out somehow years later, after this thing was like sitting on his coffee table, that the thing was still active.
What?
Isn't that, he had an explosive.
Well, how do you, if you don't have like x-ray, they have a whole ass process
Right.
that they go through to determine whether or not these are live grenades. And even then, apparently every once in a while, there's a discrepancy with their findings. Why would you do that to yourself and put yourself in a potential situation where there is a live grenade sitting in your house?
Yeah,
badass.
That's like the kind
Because
of...
you live life on the edge.
Jake is the kind of guy that would actually have, like, I know he's got all that weird, like, he's got like basically a corpse. He's got like an infirmary for animal corpses. Is pretty much what he's rocking
Yeah,
with.
but those are harmless because they're dead.
Those are pre-dead, but I feel like Jake is one move away from also wanting to have like weird grenades on display.
So you would have the risk in your house just for the moment of looking at a grenade and going, cool.
Yeah, you get that, you get a sword, get all sorts of stuff.
Jake's like that guy. He wants it all.
I mean, a sword won't explode in front of you.
No, but it's
That's
like
the kind of sword I want.
Jake wants one of those big exploding swords.
It's also a grenade sword.
Yeah.
That's badass.
This is from the future. Don't ask.
All right, 40% of people who have dogs say it is the best part of their day when they walk through the door and see their dog again. But what did your dog do all day while you were gone? Did you leave on a show for them? A lot of people do that, and they just did some research to determine what kind of content your dog likes or does not like.
This show right here, Dogs Love Us.
You know, my friend puts on this show and KROQ for her dog every single day when she leaves, and I wonder if that dog is living a life of misery.
Probably.
I mean, they have to just listen to us go on and on and on. Or maybe they hear us so much that it's relaxing to them weirdly and they can fall asleep. But they said that dogs showed heightened interest in programs that featured other dogs or other pets like cats or wild animals. That was the number one where they determined that was their most heightened interest in those types of shows. But I didn't know if it was interest because I love watching this or interest because I have so much anxiety that there's a lion in my house.
It's probably a combination of both, but I think they like looking at things that kind of resemble them a little bit. Hey, shout out dogs. This is for you. This is for you, dogs. There you go. That's for you. Shout out.
Yeah, but you said you now leave the window open for your dog just so they can see.
Look at outside.
Look at outside and see cars and squirrels and whatever.
But not on Wednesday, not on trash truck day. Keep it closed. Freaks my dog out.
But I wonder then, what is interest versus just anxiety? Do you think every time a car drives by, your dog is like, oh my God? Or are they like, hey, this is cool and interesting?
I think dogs have a very short attention span, so I think they're like, oh, that's so cool. And then they're like, oh my God, I hate that. I forgot I hate that. Like, oh, that's cool. I think they're just constantly moving
Depends on
around.
the dog, too. My ex's dog, you couldn't watch a show with horses on it because he'd go crazy.
I love that.
Yeah, I mean,
Figure that out.
I've got that weird screensaver thing on my TV where butterflies start flying around, and my dog, wherever it is in the house, will freak out and try to attack the TV whenever there's butterflies. But I think it's the sound more. It's like that chirping of the butterfly, whatever that stupid sound my TV. And the dog hates it, freaks out, tries to attack the TV every time.
I love it when dogs have a random specific thing that they.
Klein Alley Show. 106.7 KROQ FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County. This is the world famous KROQ.
As promised, I'm looking for you. Caller 20 right now, 800-520-1067. Let's send you to see the Lumineers right here at the Kia Forum, August 8th, and then potentially again in Chicago. Write your name on the standby boarding list so you can be a part of KROQ's Road Trip USA. Already up to band number 3 and destination number 3. That will continue through the remainder of the summer, so get your way into these shows, and all you got to do is be on the phone now. I am Klein. That is Allie.
Hello.
That is DJ Omar Khan. You got Jake Z Nerd.
Yeah.
Jake, did you pick up garbage on the side of the road yesterday to bring to your shack? Is that true?
It wasn't garbage. It was art.
Oh,
Yikes.
boy.
That's what hoarders say.
Framed art.
It was on. I thought you picked up a hot plate off the side of the road.
No, I almost picked that up too, though.
Oh,
but
my
I have a hot plate already.
What was the little voice in your... Oh, so it's just a little voice that said you have a hot plate already?
Yeah, I don't need numerous hot plates.
You have a hot plate you picked up on the side of the road last week. You don't need to pick up another hot plate on the side of the road.
Yeah, I'm not going to be some hot plate hoarder like a weirdo.
How often do you pick up stuff on the side of the road?
Whenever I see it and it's cool.
Huh.
This is good. This is good stuff. This is a good neighborhood.
Did you drive through the neighborhood intentionally to pick up stuff off the side of the road?
It's the way I go every day, just to cut through off of Highland.
Oh, yeah, you just kind of go, you weave through those neighborhoods. Those have some really nice houses.
Dude, the TV they had on the front lawn was massive.
You sure they weren't just moving?
I'm pretty sure. It was just 3 things. It was a TV, it was the hot plate, and this piece of art.
Maybe some people are so afraid of being robbed now that they're just leaving their valuables on the lawn.
This is what I got.
Just
if you're looking
take it.
If you're looking for jewelry, don't break some windows.
It's like leaving your car unlocked. Just take whatever you want. I don't want you to break into my house.
See, I'm convinced, Jake, that this was not a just drove by and people had stuff that they went to put out there. Like usually people
It was like propped up against like the light pole. It was totally there to be trashed.
Ali, remember that time I took a desk? I thought a neighbor was giving away a desk, and then they put a sign up asking if anyone had information on their stolen desk.
And then you had to go return it?
I had to basically take it out in the middle of the night and put it right back where it was.
You had to like reverse rob and be all stealth about it.
I couldn't believe when the thing was for free because it was just sitting there, just like Jake said, on the side of the road. And
but if it's by a telephone pole, then if it's leaning up against a telephone pole, then it's no longer...
What, leaning on a telephone pole means free?
Yeah, when you lean it on a pole, it's not yours anymore.
A pole, a tree, anything.
But what if you're moving into a house? You got to rest it somewhere.
But yeah,
Jake?
those are not going to be moving to a house items.
All right. Well, anyway, Jake's the proud new owner, guys, of an almost new hot plate.
So you didn't? Did you take the new TV?
No, it was actually too big to fit in my car.
Hey, Jason, I got good news for you. You are caller 20.
Nice, let's go. Net bangers.
Net bangers
Net
represent.
bangers.
Appreciate you watching the show as we are streaming live on YouTube right now and listening on KROQ as well. You've got yourself tickets to go check out Lumineers. Congratulations, and potentially we call you back on Monday and give you the even better news that you'll be traveling to see them again in Chicago. That's on us. Technically, I think the band covers it, but we'll go ahead and take the credit. Regardless, you won't be paying, and that's all that matters. Audio Slave now, then a brand new hour of the show can commence on KROQ. Al, you don't have to worry about this yet because your kid's too young. So if you want to try to have sex with your wife and he's awake, you don't have to come up with a story as to what you're doing.
I would never have sex while my kid was awake.
Really?
What are you talking about? What if he's downstairs and you get in the mood and you guys are upstairs?
He will come up. Mommy or mama is spoken every 4 seconds. There's there's not going to be a 5-minute window where he needs nothing.
Yeah, tablet time, TV time. Elmo, you're in charge.
You know
Step
what?
it up,
Actually,
baby.
last night for the first time, it was Switch time.
Oh, you gave him the Switch? You gave him Blind Charlie Switch?
You downloaded a bundle.
Never too
Got
young.
him addicted early.
Did they just put out a thing yesterday that said you shouldn't give kids stuff like that till they're 13 if you want them to like grow up normal? So Allie decided 3 is the right age.
No, I didn't make the decision, actually. Katie said I downloaded a bundle of things, and I said, isn't he too young for that? And she said, they're educational. And I was like, all right.
My kids, they're still young, but they used to just be, I would put a show on, and I would, that was like the kind of the sign. If the show was on and I put peanut butter in the thing for my dog, that was like the international sign that my wife and I were going to sneak away and try to have sex real quick. And it's pretty quick. It doesn't take a lot of time. But now they're starting to ask questions. They lost TV because they got in trouble for something. So I took away TV, which was a stupid mistake on my part, because then when she said, hey, are you in the mood? I was like, I'm ready. Let's go. I'm always in the mood. I said, don't ask that question. It's a waste of time. That's time I could be plowing. We don't need to ask this question if I'm ready.
That's romantic.
That's what I said. She goes, well, they can't watch TV. I go, yeah, put on a show. She goes, you took it away from them 25 minutes ago. You can't give them TV now. I go, I didn't realize sex was on the table.
Well, yeah, but you're not supposed to take away big things like that, right?
I don't know. You know me. I don't know. In the moment, I just start getting real threatening. So I said, I will go. I said, girls, I'm going to go upstairs and shower.
What an announcement. And they're all like, please.
Do you normally announce your shower time?
I am going to shower. Again, I will not wash my junk.
But I wanted to let them know I'm going to be unavailable for anywhere for the next 90 seconds to 4 minutes.
Don't they tell you that you're in the bathroom all the time without announcing any? Like, you're always just in the bathroom hiding.
But if I'm in the bathroom hiding, they're always it's like a giant game of hide and go seek that I don't want to be a part of. But they're constantly looking for me, and it's nonstop yelling. Where are you? Where are you?
See, that's what would happen to me if they were awake.
So I want to make it clear, I will be in the shower. And then I figured I'll escape, and then my wife can figure out plan B, which is keep them occupied and then meet me up there.
Oh, so you were going to do separate excuses.
Yeah, we can't leave together. Then they would know something was up. And she goes, and this was her quick thinking, I'm going to help him because he hurt his toe.
Oh, my God.
That was the best she could come up with.
So unbelievable is that she would help you with anything.
Yeah, right. That already, the kid's like, you don't help him. So she goes, I'm going to, like, in the worst acting I've ever seen, she goes, I'm going to help him because, Daddy hurt his toe.
Uh-huh. Like,
So-
how is she supposed to theoretically help you?
Then I would have trouble in the shower.
Hold your hand and.
Well, they've seen me like hobbling. They've seen me hobbling around the last couple days. They know like my foot's all banged up and everything. So that was the big plan. And then the kids go, "Oh, we can help him too."
Oh, great!
Oh no!
So then I'm like, "God damn it! I'm not going to
So
have
now
sex."
you're being helped.
So
into
now
the shower by 3 people.
and I go, I don't need. I hear this as I'm walking away, and I can see the sex is about to happen is now about to not happen. So I'm like,
no.
I don't need any help with the toe. I'll be fine. Everyone just stay and figure out. I go, maybe girls make me a get well soon card. I thought that would keep them busy for a while.
Oh.
And then I said, then I need you up here to help me figure out how the shower works.
What?
That's we're like.
Why are you guys so stupid with the shower?
I don't know. And then she's like, I'm coming. And I was like, I won't be saying that again in about 5 minutes.
Oh,
and she came up and the kids, they stayed downstairs and we closed the door and then locked the other door. And then 2 different doors separated. And then we proceeded to have not great sex, but
Why?
because I knew I was on the clock and I knew.
See, that's why I'd never want to do it while they were awake, because I'd be too worried. I wouldn't be able to get out of my head about that. Like, you feel rushed. I don't want to feel rushed. You like that part?
Oh, yeah. That's all I got. I mean, even when I'm not rushed, I feel like I'm rushed. She'll say to me afterwards, you weren't rushed. What happened? I'm like, I thought I was rushed. I felt rushed. And so it ended, and then they were waiting at the door.
Oh,
with the car. They didn't hear anything.
With the card?
With the card that said, get well soon. Hope your toe feels better. And it was a beautiful moment. But I said to my wife, you got to get better at your excuses now, because now they're starting to it's not like they just, soon enough they won't care. They're pretty at some point soon, right? Like Omar, I feel like your kids wouldn't even care. I'm going to go over there. Like, bye, I don't care, right? Like at some point
They don't care. Yeah, they're doing activities downstairs or whatever.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah.
Now they
So you have sex while your kids are awake, Omar?
Yeah, for sure.
He just did it on the balcony at his hotel room. Kids were inside the room.
Yeah, well, in that regard, they were asleep because there was there's no locks on the doors.
Oh,
you know what I
man.
mean?
Yeah, see, I would wait till they're asleep, so then I have more time. We can do foreplay. Like, there's no
Foreplay.
I'm not like, let's go now. We got to do it now. We have a 5-minute window. I would rather just have a leisurely sex time.
No, but if it's morning time, I know the kids are up or whatever. But you just lock it up and you're all good.
Lock it up. Allie, don't you wish you were heterosexual when you hear stuff like this?
Lock it up. More room for plowing.
You said it.
I miss it.
KROQ Road Trip USA. Your favorite KROQ bands and destinations all across the country. Stop 3. Take a selfie with the bean. Join the mob. Or at least the walking tour version. Survive a Cubs game, a lakefront wind gust, and a deep dish pizza. All in one afternoon. When you see the Lumineers in Chicago. Listen every hour from 9 to 6 and win tickets to their show at the Kia Forum August 8th. And you'll get the chance to see him again in Chicago. Courtesy of Messina Touring Group and Dual Tone. Keep it on KROQ to win.
What's up? This is Wesley from the Lumineers, and you're listening to the world famous KROQ.
If you are hurt in an accident, and I hope you're not, it is so important that you get medical treatment right away. And then call the attorneys at Sweet James. Hi, it's Klein, but you know that already, or you don't care. So often, people get hurt, and their busy lives prevent them from getting checked out. Am I a terrible person because of something I tried to do to salvage Mother's Day yesterday? Allie, here. And I ask you, and I know you probably, Omar's going to say I'm a terrible person regardless of if I even tell the story.
Mm-hmm.
You, Allie, will potentially have my back. You're the only one. Everyone else,
That's what you said.
You want to hide the finger? That's what I wrote on the card.
You've got my back.
She didn't like it.
I don't know what you're about to say, but I do know that you were working very hard in Vegas to try and have something set up.
I had a thing set up.
So I even without knowing what it is, I kind of do have your back because I know you were making an effort.
Did you end up flying out earlier too on Sunday morning?
Yes.
So that we could be with our families.
We
Yeah.
ended up doing maybe the greatest sacrifice you can do, and I include anything a soldier has ever done.
Waking up still drunk.
Waking up at 5 a.m. to get on the first flight out so you can get. I mean, I'm telling you right now. Listen.
That's love.
That means that even just knowing you have that thing hanging over your head, there's nothing better than that later in the day flight out of Vegas where you're like, great, I'll wake up at my leisure. I'll have a nice bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich.
Yeah, the only clock that's ticking in your mind is the checkout clock. Got to check out by 11.
Got to be up by 11, or better yet, do that thing where I call and go, check out, and they're like, they go like, what'd you say?
All right, fine, just room service.
And you go, no, okay, I'll just eat chicken fingers. That's a good. I like that compromise with the extended checkout call you make in a hotel because they're so locked in. Every once in a while, you get someone that has a little gray area, but usually they're like, there's nothing we can do. Checkouts at 11. We are fully committed, and people have to be in the room, and they got to start cleaning it right away. But you know that's not going to happen because they got a couple carts per floor. And then you kind of do that whole, you play hardball with them, and occasionally they're like, all right, 11:30, and you're like, it feels like
you got like, oh my god, I have 30 extra minutes. I'm going to go back to sleep.
Yeah, it feels so. You're on the phone with them 3 hours to get that extra 30 minutes. Totally worth it. So I decided I had some reservations for dinner for yesterday, which are not easy to get. It's like Valentine's Day. I don't like doing it because it's like you feel like you're kind of a sucker.
Of course, yeah. And then the prices are always double or triple.
Sometimes.
And then there's even less options. If it's a brunch, absolutely. There's like 3 things on there you can pick from.
If any restaurant is offering some sort of something with mimosas, you just got to go somewhere else because you can tell they're really going to stick it to you.
As a mom, I just want to say I hate mimosas.
Good.
Get rid of them,
let's put an
please.
end to that. So I had some dinner reservations, and I never make just one. You would think one is more than enough, but I don't know.
You had some backup ones.
I don't know what you're going to be in the mood for. So I want a couple different styles of food.
Wait, what? What are you doing with your life?
Yeah.
Why don't you just ask your wife, hey, where do you want to go on Mother's Day? And then make the reservation for that place.
I should have done that in retrospect.
Okay.
I just said,
what are you
I'll
doing
make
here? How many reservations?
3. I had 3.
3?
Yeah, and all
at different times or all at the same time?
All different times, Allie, because I didn't know that was why I did it that way. I said I don't know if she's going to want to go to kind of one of those like early ones where the kids are involved. You know, I guess you got to bring the kids. It's Mother's Day. She's not my mom. She's my wife.
Yeah.
So I did an early one, and then I did a slightly later, but then I did like one that was quote like she would think was like a special. You know, certain restaurants.
I wish she had said she wanted to go to all 3.
Is your wife the type that likes it, a day all about her? Because there's, some wives that are like, just a quick dinner in bed. I'm all good. Let's get about our own business.
Here's how every woman is.
Go on. I can't wait to hear this.
Yeah.
I'm going to stop my sentence.
I would
right now.
love to go down on you for Mother's Day.
No. That's right. No, Allie, it's all the same. Here is I'm not going to give you anything I want. You try to figure it out, but whatever you figured out is not exactly what I want. So now you have to
not true.
Improvise and come up with a plan B or C.
You're talking about your wife specifically.
Okay, that's
because
how she
the people that I know, several of my friends that are in fights with their husbands today and all through yesterday because they did not even say Happy Mother's Day to their wives.
Really?
No, nothing. Just a regular ass day, and also, I'm tired. Can you clean up? Can you do this? Can you do that? And they eventually were just like, F you, dude, it's Mother's Day.
Do they have kids or no?
Yes, they have kids.
Does that mean not all women get to celebrate Mother's Day? Can we be honest with that?
What do you mean?
Well, it's a lot
you mean like every woman, even if they're not a parent?
Well, I'll put it this way. We had someone that reached out and said that they were doing something special. And we're like, does she have kids? And my wife's like, she has 2 dogs. I'm like, that doesn't count. She doesn't get Mother's Day. 2 dogs.
Absolutely not.
So what is that about?
So what, she's taking herself out or she was expecting everyone else to join her?
No, she was doing something special for herself because it's Mother's Day and she has 2 dogs.
Well, I mean, no one else is going to do it.
Didn't our boss send an email over the weekend?
Oh, I saw that. To the fur moms or whatever.
Oh,
the furry moms or something like that.
I'm sorry. There's no fur moms that are included in this, dude. No.
I'm a pretty lady.
It's way more difficult to raise a human being.
So long and short of it is I land yesterday. I get back pretty early. And I think to myself, between the airport and my house, I'm going to probably see 50 people on the side of the road selling flowers, which is great because all I got to do is buy some flowers. I didn't see anyone selling flowers yesterday. And I was like, I gotta.
That's crazy because there were so many on the way to the airport on Friday.
I saw them everywhere.
Oh my god!
I don't know how I couldn't see them, and I kept going. If I turn down this street, there's got to be someone selling flowers. Got to be someone selling. No one stopped at a place that had flowers. They said everything they had there was reserved already. Every flower was reserved. So I said, is anyone not going to pick them up? Can I buy a?
Why didn't you make a reservation for those?
I made all the wrong reservation. got My Chem tickets to give you in moments, but we're also going to give you the gift of living forever. We got a brand new old people secret to share with you. The old people, as soon as they turn 100, 500, 607, or in this case, 176, Allie. Listen to this.
Our town, Elkader, is 179 years old.
179, excuse me. She's even older than that. That's amazing.
Is she named after a town? What was that?
Arkin, what the hell is this woman's name? Arkin Altader?
Our town, Elkader, is 179 years old.
That's old.
Our town, Elkader, is.
What are they doing? There's nobody that old.
This woman is, dude. This is the story.
179?
Arkin Alkader, 179 years old. She's going to tell us her secret.
But
This is a town.
I remember that there was some kind of a rumor where there was a woman who was almost 200 years old, but I think they couldn't verify her age with her birth certificate.
remember that-
I think she just went around telling people she was that age.
No, there was a dog, remember, a couple years ago that lived till 50. Remember that whole story?
Yeah, but didn't they debunk that?
No. It's real. Real dog.
It's not
50.
real.
This woman's 179. She's about to tell her secret for it. Listen to this.
Our town, Elkader, is 179 years old.
Oh, Jake said it's not a woman, it's a town.
There we go.
The town is 179?
What else could it be?
I thought it was the woman. That's why I pulled this
That her
one.
name was Our Town?
Artin. It sounds like an old lady's name. Artin Alkader.
Artin, I would believe, is the name back then.
I could have sworn I had a secret.
sure.
I was so excited to bring this to you
Artin.
guys.
There you go.
179. Anyway, it's time for an old people secret. Here we go.
From chicken brain to drinking rain, not getting laid. They call me the barmaid.
They call me the barmaid.
That's right. Let's live forever with sweet dibbits.
Sweet dibbits.
Time for some old people secrets.
Well, I think this woman's 179, but don't take my word for it. Listen to the story. If you want to live forever, old people secret time, then your My Chem tickets.
Its oldest resident is 105. That's
Oh, I guess I could have listened to that part of it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, okay. So the town's...
Listening or reading past 5 seconds is not your forte.
Yeah, once I heard the first part of it, I said, guys, we got a 179-year-old.
Let's do it on the air.
Let's do it.
That's Marge Costigan. Don't let that age give you the impression she's slowing down.
I am 105.
79. You heard? She's 100. She's 105. This woman, still very old, and she's got to say, listen, let's not poo-poo that. I mean, she's 105 is still impressive.
Yeah.
Not 179 impressive, but it's still impressive.
And I was born on December 8th, 1919.
Marge Costigan was born right in our town, Elkader.
Oh, so it is a town. Jake, you're right. It's a town.
Wow.
She's from,
What are the odds?
some people thought it was a woman, too.
What are the odds?
Anyway, it's a town. It's not her name, Artin.
Just wasted minutes talking about
I haven't moved
170.
She has so few minutes left. We wasted so many of them.
that's
So anyway, she grew up in this town called Our Town. Alkader.
I haven't moved very far because I was born 2 blocks down the street. 1919 was the end of World War I.
And this is where the old people love to talk about all their memories, but all the memories are super sad and depressing.
History lesson. The history's never fun.
It's never fun, and it makes you think
Everything
that...
was great back then.
Right, but it's everything there. Well, listen to this.
Those big moments you read about in history books.
As a kid, I can remember the Dust Bowl. It was hot, no air conditioning any place, dust in the air constantly.
Marge lived through them.
And then, of course, we went to the Depression.
Yeah.
But we didn't know there was a depression because we had a good time.
Oh,
There you go.
How this old biddy is with it, though, man. Most of the time it's the reporter recounting everything. She's recounting it on herself.
Yeah. You're
absolutely right.
And I'm proud of her for living through all
Biddy. Beautifully said, Omar.
in this old town.
This old Biddy's with it.
I mean, it's pretty amazing that she's still alive. Like back then, you died of like a hangnail.
Oh, yeah. And she went through it all. I mean, depression, the Dust Bowl, no AC. I haven't had AC for a week. I'm barely hanging on. I mean,
Next week you'll be dead. Oh my God, I never hear the end of it.
I had 2 more days of this.
Here's what happened today. A guy climbed on the roof.
I got a guy up there right now. So we're going to solve this problem eventually.
All of our friends were welcome at the house.
She went to the University of Iowa the same time Niall Kinnock was there and took the same class on airplanes with him.
Somebody popped her head and said, what's for today? And I said, a test. That was my claim to fame.
She's making stuff up now.
That story
she lost her way, and now she's just making stuff up.
It's just a
And they said,
typical-
"What, Granny? It's a test, and that's my catchphrase."
That's her catchphrase. Listen,
Okay.
this woman's really lost it. Listen to this thing she said earlier.
And
I mean, listen to that. That's just crazy.
Yeah, that's me at a very young age. That's very young.
Allie, try to tell the difference between Allie and this 105-year-old. This was Allie earlier today in the show.
And you know, you do. You know what I mean?
We do?
Yeah.
So anyway,
if I pause long enough, you'll finish the sentence for me.
The woman goes on.
You didn't dare have a car because you only got a couple gallons of gas a week. You got one pair of shoes maybe a year. Sugar was rationed, meat was rationed.
Just like now, meat's rationed again.
Yeah,
it's so
that's
expensive,
true. Actually, it's pretty much the same.
In a moment,
it's just the prices.
She's going to tell us what her secret is, but we're just getting a chance to know her before she lets us all also live forever.
But that wasn't so tough.
She's seen a lot of changes in her life.
Believe me, there have been a lot of improvements in my lifetime.
And maybe figured out the secret to a long life.
All right, place your bets. What's her secret? She is 105, potentially 179. We're not sure. But either way, she's very old, and she has a secret that she thinks will help you live forever. What is it? Allie.
I think that she grows her own food.
Grow your own.
She probably got good
corn.
at it. You know, living in the Dust Bowl or whatever,
right.
in the Depression. And she said they were happy and everything was fine, so I bet she was growing her own crops and living the best life.
Omar, what's her secret?
Yeah, I'm going to say, man, this lady's, even though she had, that brain fart there, I think for the most part she's with it.
Shut up!
That was Allie's brain fart.
I think she's going to, it's going to be reading. So her mind stays sharp.
All right, interesting. Jake, what say you?
She's going to have one bottle of beer a day.
Warm bottle of beer a day?
One bottle of beer a day.
All right, and finally, Vanessa.
Eat it like a bird.
All right. Beautiful.
Because of the rations.
We
got it.
That's smart. You live through rations. You start eating more responsibly. Except
I know,
for
your stomach shrinks when
right,
you're starving.
Most of the country's all overweight and dying early, and this woman maybe has got that ration diet going.
Yeah, dude. She's like, I just have a little meat with sugar on it, and I'm good for the day.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but two of you are right.
It was me. It was her.
Listen to this.
A small beer. I am reading the best.
A small beer and reading.
What?
Whoa.
She's reading a book right now.
It's been on for weeks and weeks and weeks. It's We the Presidents. A review of all the presidents.
Oh my God, that
what a
sounds
snooze fest that
terrible.
is.
Jesus, I hope it's over 250 pages.
God.
She gets credit.
And then there was Carter.
Man, that chapter. So
Turn
there you
the
have it.
page.
If you want to live forever, you got to have a beer and a book. That's your secret. Old people secrets.
We'll just add
Alley's
good
show
book.
on KROQ. K-Rock, Klein Alley Show. I think Sunday upcoming could be the greatest day of the week because you got My Chem at Dodger Stadium. We'd love to give you some tickets right now. If you are caller 20 at 800-520-1067, those tickets are yours. We've got a ton more tickets to give you. We'll do that all week long until we get as many of you in there as possible. But earlier in the day, from 10 until noon, you're going to come hang out with us at Randy's in Inglewood, the original Randy's, giant donut. Can't miss it. Iconic giant donut on the roof. And we'll be giving away free donuts and Naked Gun screening passes, playing some games, got some K-Rock prizes as well. So 10 to noon with us in Inglewood, Randy's Donuts, and then over to Dodger Stadium for some MyChem. What a day Sunday could be for you.
Yeah, I know. I mean, there's going to be a lot of people, there's going to be a lot of nakedness, and there's going to be a lot of donuts.
So it could be potentially one of those epic days. You look back on 2025, you go, I remember there was a lot of things that were not great that year, but that one random Sunday in July, it all came together.
I'm going to bring a flask and do the whole drunk before noon thing.
Oh, I like the sound of that.
Yeah, I think I'm going to do that.
Great. That'll go great.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Someone give me a ride home, by the way, from that?
No, you're going to walk. That'll be fun. We'll give away those tickets and we'll wrap up the show with some takeaways from everything that we got into. Continue sending us pictures of terribly parked cars you come across in your daily lives. You have to officially submit. A lot of people sending them through Instagram, which we greatly appreciate. Please keep doing that, tagging us. But if you want to get involved and win yourself the ultimate prize, the Park Week prize pack, you have to submit legally, and that is through krock.com/parkweek. Any car you find parked poorly, take a picture. But please also continue to tag us at Klein Alley Show.
Yeah, we got one submission that looks like an actual just car accident. You know, the person like pulled up way too much and then basically front-ended them.
The two cars smashed together. Yeah, I know.
I'm like, what do people... And then they just get out of their car and walk away like, that's good.
These cars are legitimately touching.
This is a car accident.
This is bumper to bumper. And they go, that's... I don't need
into CVS I go.
Don't need to move that one.
Unbelievable.
Let's say hi to Johnson, Garden Grove on K-Rock. Good morning.
Hey, Klein and Alley, what's up?
How you doing? You are caller 20. You're going to go see MyChem on Sunday, all right?
Great, thank you so much.
Hey, thank you so much for checking out the show. You know what? We got extra... Hey, Vanessa, how many pairs do we have left?
We now have 35.
35 pairs left?
Yes.
I mean, 5 minus 40, right?
Yeah.
Well, we started off with, you guys know math. Right now because
It was a 40 minus 5.
I love that you ask one follow-up question and she falls apart.
How many pairs? Now that Omar asked that question, how many pairs do we have left?
We have 35.
Still. Okay. Hey, Jesus, you're getting one of those pairs as well. Okay, La Habra, hold on, all right?
Now how many?
Vanessa, now how many? We just gave another pair away to Jesus.
33.
No.
Oh, my God, what?
Wait, guys,
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Tickets we've been giving away.
All right.
Stop with this.
Hold on.
Did we ever eat 10,000 tacos?
I don't know. We should check. Got to check that math. Well, she was in charge of the 10,000 taco
Oh, my
count.
God.
That was a real movement for SoCal, and that whole movement could be flawed.
I really question that whole thing now.
All right, takeaways from today's show. Tomorrow, just join us bright and early, full show, summer hours, and we'll make sure that we get you taken care of for your MyChem tickets as well. All right, takeaways today's show. What do we got?
Okay, let's see. 818, my takeaway is tipsy is another word for grandma.
Yeah.
310, my takeaway is K-Rock has a magic ticket drawer. 310,
we do have a drawer full of tickets, and we got a lot of them, and anyway, that could be yours.
Keep the illusion. 310, my takeaway is Vanessa does a spot on Gilbert Gottfried.
Oh, spot on.
213, my takeaway is the quarterback is retiring from the Chargers.
That's right.
310, my takeaway is lock it up, more room for plowing. 818, chirping, butterflies, drive dogs insane. 562, this old biddy loves beer and a book. And 213, my takeaway is Klein Alley Show, bringing boring back.
Hey, that's all we're trying to do. Bring some boring back. Let's go ahead and change the whole narrative on boring. Boring is a good thing. Let's embrace it. Jake, you got a takeaway?
We're just a bunch of clown persons.
Just clown persons doing clown person things, or whatever Allie said earlier. Allie, your takeaway?
My takeaway is the gays love Jake.
Jake is a friend and ally in the LGBTQ plus XYZ.
I think with the boobs, he's a member.
He's a member.
Shake it.
Congratulations, Jake. Omar, takeaway?
Vanessa's the new voice of Stitch.
Naka naka dika.
Oh, man. No.
I would have been in theaters in the front row if that live-action Lilo and Stitch had Vanessa in the cast.
Man, I think she could be in that. How old's that kid in that? Isn't that like isn't that a child?
That's Vanessa.
Yeah, that is Vanessa. Vanessa,
she's both Lilo and Stitch.
Yeah, which one are you? I know you're one of them. We'll take
I'm Stitch. If I have to choose, I'm Stitch.
Take a break for the next, 20 hours. We'll see you again tomorrow. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.